Welcome, welcome, welcome to the night show. It's gonna be very interesting and informative. Uh, y'all gonna come in and settle in on a Friday. Appreciate everybody that's coming in on a Friday. There's a lot of things you could be doing, but as you know, the world is still moving and things are still happening. So I gotta come up out my comfort zone and share with y'all what I find out and it's just informative information for things you don't know. Uh, so y'all come on in. R.I.P. to my boy Coolio. Still here in memory. Blessings to your family and all the fallen soldiers that's awakening and sacrificing their life. I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been laughing and blasting so long. But even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, I can hear that all day. I can hear that all day, y'all. But with the words, you know what I'm saying? Watch the video and stuff of that nature. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope life caught y'all at a good turn. You know, if you had a bad day, man, at least you here to, you know what I'm saying, to get ready to fight another day, man. It's a lot of shenanigans, a lot of things that's going on around this world. People losing their life and people constantly just, you know, falling off focus. And tonight I got some things for y'all, man. Some prepping stuff. The hurricane we're gonna talk about. Uh, we get right into that. Right into that. Let's talk about what's going on, and the government really don't want you to know. Let's see if we can catch that live real quick. Y'all know about that Hurricane Irene. just to see the angle is going in. It's pretty bad, y'all. Pray for those that's out there having to go through that. It just came from Florida. They got hit pretty hard. There's a lot of power still out in Florida. Pray for those people out there. But you know, I be like, God dang, man, hurricanes come every year. Man, I can't stand them places, man. That ain't no way to build your life. To me, this is my opinion. I know it's fun and relaxation. That's like a fun zone, but you better get up out of there before the hurricane come. As you see, it's going toward Charlotte and all that. It's up in Charlotte. I got some live footage of exactly what's going on. Let y'all check this out.
But we begin tonight in South Carolina. NBC's Emily Aketa is in Charleston. Emily, what's the latest there?
Lester, Ian packed a punch with wind gusts topping 90 miles an hour here, but the biggest threat was storm surge racing into South Carolina's coastal communities. A wall of water slamming into South Carolina's coastline today as Hurricane Ian made its second landfall in the U.S. After already bulldozing through Florida and then re-intensifying in the Atlantic Ocean. South Carolina's entire coast faced a hurricane warning as the Cat 1 storm transformed roadways into waterways and neighborhoods into lakes.
My gosh.
Ling Gamache watched in horror from the 6th floor.
That's a bad situation, y'all.
This is the worst it's been. I've never seen one like this.
Yeah, that's that harp, y'all. Y'all already know.
She later captured this
Y'all want
video
that high
as she
technology, huh?
washed up just outside her doorstep. Nearby, harrowing moments at a motel where firefighters pulled families to safety. Storm surge pushed dumpsters down the street and washed away this pier in Pawleys Island. There, police calling the flooding catastrophic, rescuing residents and pets as fast-moving waters quickly closed in. Well, the historic city of Charleston largely avoided the worst-case scenario. Ian still forged a path of destruction, flooding its centuries-old streets.
We urged our citizens to stay put, to hunker down, batten down the hatches, and stay home. And for the most part, folks did that.
Ian is the first hurricane to make landfall in South Carolina since 2016, bringing with it 6 feet of storm surge, the second largest total ever in Myrtle Beach. With waters beginning to recede, communities bracing for what destruction daylight may reveal. But in the wake of the sprawling storm now moving...
Did I just hear that guy telling people to stay bunkered down? He just said stay bunkered down. They done told these people to sit still. Let's catch this again.
We urged our citizens to stay put, to hunker down, batten down the hatches, and stay home. And for the most part, folks did that.
Ian is the first hurricane to make landfall in South Carolina since 2016, bringing with it 6 feet of storm surge, the second largest total ever in Myrtle Beach. With waters beginning to...
That's what I'm saying, guys and ladies. When the weather is getting bad down there and y'all already know the situation is going to be just crazy. You ain't never seen no stuff like that. And if you did see some stuff like that, why are you thinking so selfish? And why are you constantly letting these people tell you how to think? And that's another thing that I want to talk about tonight. People can't live your life. People can't live your life. They already got these inexperienced meteorologists, but they don't want to tell the truth. They're going to talk about, man, 2 times in a week, that one hurricane came back and touched down again. Come on, man, that's that hard, man. I've been telling y'all thinking that I'm a conspiracy theorist. But at the end of the day, when you getting situations that keep coming every year, from this, disease or this tropical storm and all that, come on, you got to understand it's going, I'm tell y'all something, it's going just like when they destroyed them Georgia Guidestones. They already know it's going to be population control. Look at all the stuff that's actually going on around the world. When I say that what's going on around the world, shoot, Russia, real talk, that's way over there, but then it has a lot to do with us. Because if you knew about the regions that Putin just got, hey man, that's part of Ukraine. Didn't we just send Ukraine some goddamn money? We got to wake up. Hey, I know you saying, Slugger, we can't do nothing about that. Now you need to understand when you get ready to do this fallout election, everybody going through the weather, just trying to vote for somebody who really don't give a goddamn about them. And I know, the shadow ban is coming. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You can talk about things, but you can't talk about those things. I don't care. Let them shadow ban me. Because I know people that's going to get on this channel, if that's not right now, it's later on. They're going to hit that like button. They're going to leave a comment. They're going to tell their friends about, hey, I'm a prepper. And, hey, man, I ain't got nothing shameful to say other than, man, you better get your physical fit down, your prep, your items, learning how to jar up stuff. I know a lot of y'all haven't killed no goddamn animal and try to eat it. You know what I'm saying? Just go through the whole process before it even comes down to that. That's all I'm saying. Before it goes down to, survival for real, and then y'all looking at each other like, God dang, I ain't killing my own race, so what am I supposed to do? Go survive for real, get on the real life train? Let's check it out.
To recede, communities bracing for what destruction daylight may reveal. But in the wake of the sprawling storm now moving inland, tonight, a ray of hope in the low country.
And Emily, we can see right now a very different picture in Charleston than just a few hours ago. What's the threat going into the evening?
Lester, while the skies have cleared, the threats have not. Tonight, nearly 200,000 people in South Carolina could be in the dark after hurricane-force winds toppled hundreds of trees and...
And you know they are already in the dark in Florida. You know that, right? Because that hurricane came through there first. So they trying to restore Florida right now. Then you get another? And I ain't going to even talk about these, just the major cities that they talking about. Little states they talking about. But at the end of the day, everything down there is toe up. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful until that weather comes. Boats everywhere, yachts everywhere. How would you like a yacht hitting you on top of your head? Man, shit, nah. I ain't finna do it. I'll go down there to visit, but that's about it, man. But they're going to have power outages. Of course, right? Of course. Of course.
Power lines. Plus, there's the risk of tornadoes in parts of North Carolina and Virginia, all while the threats of flooding push inland while heavy rain continues.
Man, that's crazy.
Thanks for watching our YouTube.
That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. But this is what we dealing with. This is exactly what we dealing with, y'all. We dealing with that heart. Check that out. You dealing with CERN, and you dealing with inflation. You dealing with life, right? We having life issues right now in our community. I'm trying to fathom it. You know, how did I make it so goddamn long? Because I stayed out the way but in the way. If I seen it was something that I could correct, I'll correct it, man. Like I said, man, my heart don't pump Kool-Aid, it pump battle fluid. It pumps battle fluid. And I know a lot of people that come on this channel, it does that. It being Friday, I just want to give y'all something to watch for tomorrow if I don't get on. You know what I'm saying? Change it up and get to my prepping. I ain't going to be on that long. Change it up and get to my prepping. But I got to put my boy on here. Get the vibe going. Get the vibe going. Let's get it. It's Friday. And life's still going on with a hurricane. You hear me? Imagine that.
Had to give me some paper. I need all my bands and they come in abundance. Cause I can't do no wait. Don't play with your back cause my niggas gon' pull up. I'm a little impatient. You can slide through the spot and get served like a drive-through. I like thumbing through paper. Nigga hit in my line, he ain't talking about bands. Then my boss see you later. They all on my dick like a nigga been missing. I been getting my weight up, finessing and jigging, I'm all in my bag. Give a fuck about a hater. I slide on the lick, I'ma slide on the plug. Why you niggas be later? From my young in the sack, told them run that shit up. I'm a lakeside player, yo bitch on my dick and she all on my line. Then a nigga gon' slay, I'ma give her that dick and she fucking for free. Next nigga gon' play, bitch gotta have
It's that Friday vibe, y'all. Yeah.
I should date her. Pull up on my jewel, I flooded my chain. My shit ice like a glaze, finesse in the bag, I'm just tryna ball hard. Like I play for the lake, never speak on my hand, I don't fold under pressure. Cause these niggas be fake, you can't come to my hood tryna flex on that bag. Cause my niggas gon' take purse, rockin' fake Gucci, ain't rockin' fake diamonds. Guess you fake it till you make it. I was broke down bad, nigga, I'ma start robbing. But I stay down and wait, bustin' jugs in the trap all night like I'm starving. I did that for my baby, I done took a lot of losses, but a nigga keep grinding. Bitch, I know I'ma make. Bitch, I'm sipping this rock, I just knocked me a 4 down. Like a hospital patient. Only fuck with the real ones, my niggas gon' throw down. Everything got great. Bitch, I'm really about action, I'm good with this chopper. Like I come from the Navy. When a nigga wake up, another day, another dollar. Thank the Lord that I made it.
Already, man. Just showing homage to my nephew, man. Doing this thing, you know. Staying afloat. Staying afloat. So let's get to the next. So, I have it kind of laid out. I don't think a lot of people understand, okay, we got the hurricane. I think with us having a hurricane, it's terrible, but it's another distraction. It's like if anything is seen in hip hop, it's another distraction. And you gotta be multi-talented nowadays, 2022. You gotta be multi-talented. You gotta keep your head on a swivel. You can't waste your time dealing with shenanigans. And a lot of people want to be the smartest person. I don't want to be the smartest person out there. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a wise person. And people need to understand that everybody want to be smart. Everybody want to be the it factor. Everybody want to be the person that knows it all. You know what I'm saying? But that makes it kind of dry. Man, hey, and then you look at these channels, and then it be more to the point, the people ain't really living like that in life. Everybody acting like basically they got it going on. Shoot, look, man, you see me, t-shirt and a hat. And that's for, this hat is just representing my state, man. I love Texas. I don't like what it became or what it's becoming because I hear the rhetoric. I hear the rhetoric every chance the news get, or people in my own city that wasn't from the city, man. And you watch these characters that like saying ATX. Or you watch these characters that like saying Dallas, Texas. Or Houston, Texas. Or San Antonio, Texas. Or Abilene, Texas. Or, it goes on and on. People that's not exactly from your state, they move to your state and then they start trying to represent. That's falsified. I know everybody in their life, they gonna get older, move away from the house, go to another city, go to another state. Man, just go with the flow. Don't try to change up nothing. Because if you change up stuff, man, you get an individual like me, can't stand you, man. Your driving suck. You know what I'm saying? I start looking at everything that you done messed up my state because nobody really won't change, but change is coming. Matter of fact, change is here. I want to elaborate on the prepper. And I want to elaborate on what's going on there briefly in Ukraine and Russia. I know a lot of us in the hood, we ain't paying attention, and it probably becomes a bore. But I don't hamper on it too much, but I want my channel to know, be in the know. Let me say it like that, be in the know. And I was contemplating on how I want to do this, but everything wound up playing itself out pretty good. If you don't know what the situation is in Russia, Ukraine, and Europe with the gas lines getting busted, you know, and they trying to say that the United States, a pipeline got sabotaged. They try to say Russia did. Russia's trying to say America did, but whoever did it. If I hate to say, if it was us, man, we got long nights and long days coming, man. So with that said, I'm hoping that it wasn't us, because you know these pagans over here definitely want to, you know, keep things lit, keep things, you know, a distraction, because they money, our money in America is like monopoly money to the rest of the world. And if we got the #1 currency, then of course they wanted all that distraction to come up. They want that for us, because they don't think America is. A lot of us is docile. Like they really don't catch on. You know what I'm saying? Especially since they gave us a lot of people haven't caught on. A lot of people walk around in this days. I keep saying this. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you some entertainment real quick. Let me see which one. Which one? Boom, boom, boom. So we're going to start here. People. How long is this one? Shoot, let's just play it. I'm going to share the screen, depending on how long it is. This is educational purposes only. I don't own this material, but I like sharing it for the educational purpose of talking about current situations. Our current situation.
To Washington and how the White House is responding to those new developments in Ukraine. ABC's Mary Alice Parks joins us from the North Lawn. And Mary Alice, we're learning about some backdoor diplomacy to deter potential use of nuclear weapons.
Yeah, Janae, good morning. The White House is, of course, watching all of these escalations and threats from Russia very closely. And yes, a U.S. official confirmed to ABC News that privately the White House has been sending messages to Moscow warning of the consequences of any use of nuclear weapons. And publicly, the president, too, has been calling out Russia for making nuclear threats and saying a nuclear war cannot be won and must never be fought. Now, it is not clear exactly how the U.S. would respond in that scenario. Officials here telling us that right now they have not seen any reason to adjust the United States' nuclear posture. And yesterday, I pushed the White House about those votes taking place in far eastern Ukraine. I asked what happens if after Russia does declare these regions now part of Russia. Could that put the U.S. in danger, given the U.S. has given billions of dollars in military support to Ukraine? Could Russia claim that American weapons are being fired into what they are now considering?
Did y'all hear that? Let me back it up a little bit. You got to listen. I know y'all listen. Y'all pretty intelligent people. I know y'all listen. But just hear this again.
Fired into what they are now considering Russian territory in that scenario. And the White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre told me that as far as the U.S. and G7 leaders are...
Hold on, let me stop it right there, and I'm gonna back it up just a little bit. The regions that Russia have did an election, and you know now everybody's in that region. You know, the region that we've been America been helping bomb and stuff like that, trying to knock off somebody else people. I really don't. Real talk, I don't care about them people. They ain't got us. They don't have no interest of us and our struggle. They know about it though. But then, just like we seen when Ukraine kicked off from the get-go, them indigenous, them Africans, let me say that. The Africans was trying to get it into the stove. They left them outside. So what are we doing? But now that I'm saying this, them regions, listen to this is very important. Them regions that Russia have, quote unquote, did a new election and made everything, you know, somewhat okay for everybody to be a Russian. Oh boy, what about all that money we put in Ukraine? Oh, let's talk about it.
That as far as the U.S. and G7 leaders are concerned, those votes happening are illegitimate and that the U.S. will never recognize this.
An alarming new phase in the war. All right, Mary Alice,
This is what I want.
I asked what happens if after Russia does declare these regions now part of Russia. Could that put the U.S. in danger?
Yeah.
Given the U.S. has given billions of dollars in military support to Ukraine.
Man, we done gave them billions of dollars. And we still got high gas prices. We done gave these people more money than we give Skid Row. Or we give these hobos, they buying them hotels and all that. Man, look. They giving these bums on the street, the people that fell in misfortune and all that, a place to live. While we go to work like some good old minions and work for our ends. Taxes still going up, grocery stores getting out, but then we got the nerve to give somebody billions of dollars for a war. Man, y'all best to pay attention. But that's why I'm here. I'm going to tell you how to stay prepared and what to look for, and let's run that and finish this.
Billions of dollars in military support to Ukraine. Could Russia claim that American weapons are being fired into what they are now considering Russian territory in that scenario? And the White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre told me that as far as the U.S. and G7 leaders are concerned, those votes happening are illegitimate and that the U.S. will never recognize them.
Who cares? I'm going to tell you this, man. A lot of people's getting tired of what the United States say they ain't going to recognize. Y'all don't even recognize us. And we in the States. You got a lot of us saying we black. Like we don't even know. Like Coolio say. You see, that makes me wonder so much, man. All these celebrities that's awakening, something mysteriously happened. And what do the media say? Oh, it was, nothing too bad. He just had a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Or they tell us anything about our celebrities. When I say celebrities, people of the high echelons that we constantly listen to for soul music, you know what I'm saying? We let them just tear us down like it ain't shit. Everybody getting paid off, even the media, even the bloggers. When you start having people like Academic, or if you start having people like, man, I don't even want to name them, but I named him, I should have named him, but they telling the story from the streets, and they ain't from the streets. They telling the stories to these youngsters because they young too, and they just feeding into it. What do a child need? A child needs attention, okay? So the attention I'm trying to do with this YouTubing is basically telling, man, y'all need to prepare. Y'all need to stay alert. Y'all need to see the games that society's playing, and don't fall for no more of them. Anybody been on my channel, they know what the is. You know what I'm saying? Because it does something to your mind. And then they talking about that, just talking a little bit about it, then messed up your brain. It's having a situation with your brain right now. They don't want to talk about that, right? They say they looking for individuals that didn't take it. You feel me? Shit. Man, they must be immune to the system. No. We ain't, people ain't immune. We just got a wake-up call for the Most High. We don't need that. Another thing, just to go back, if people do not know what America is facing, and man, I think the bomb already dropped. But they want to talk about these nuclear bombs. They want to talk about how passive these people in power is just playing us all like puppets. But a lot of people don't know what that nuclear bomb do. So I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to show you a little bit. See, I did a little research on a Freaky Friday, real Freaky Friday. I done it. I done the research. Hey, long time no see. What's going on? Man, I'm chopping up on Friday. I was on last night for a brief second, my boy Coolio, but man, yeah, I'm talking about some major stuff. Folks, it's taking, hold on. Pop that up there. The wrong attention trying to make a message to it. Turn it out to flip it. And folks may just look at the wrong points. They won't even try to understand the main point. Yes. And that's why I say I'm going to keep it real, and my channel going to keep it real. I know everybody got a working life, but when I jump on here, and I'm going to do better. I'm gonna do better because I see if I let the universe preoccupy me, I ask myself, man, why in the hell did I even get on here? You know what I'm saying? If I'm so distracted with all the shenanigans, why did I get on here? A lot of people don't even like talking about this. They ready for, not to talk against nobody, but I don't care about, I'm a Cowboy fan, but I don't care about them right now because right now, this is what they talking about. This is what we need to talk about. Everybody else around the world is doing this. Let me tell you. Yeah. Catch 22. Yes. It's straight up distraction. But check this out. Morgan, man, appreciate you sliding through. I ain't seen you in a minute. You must have been really working, man. I paused for a minute and chop it up with you. You must have been really working. I ain't seen you on the channel in a minute. I said, dang, being funny. This is being funny. Dang, she didn't pay her internet bill. No, but I know how life gets, man. Very busy. Very busy. Yeah, I just been chilling, paying attention to life. What can you talk about? No one in it would be good or bad. You feel it. Set a point of just focusing on the positive thing. Correct. Yeah, that's all we can do. And I'm gonna say it like this. Let me see. I got something for the preppers, man. I just don't be talking about it. I really come to understand, okay, eventually I'm gonna start showing a lot of things that I've got done and what I have part of my prepping. How to have an EDC bag, everyday carry, all that stuff. Because a lot of people on this tube and ain't talking about that. But I got a clip for y'all. It's pretty short. And let's get it. It's Friday. Appreciate everybody sliding through. Sliding in and out.
Speaking of nuclear weapons, recent threats from Russia's President Vladimir Putin to use nuclear weapons have sent a shudder across the world, conjuring visions of Armageddon and nuclear fallout, echoes of the Cold War. The COVID pandemic certainly showed the world how swiftly society can grind to a halt. Most people manage to survive that, but how would they cope with other catastrophes? In Sweden, with its bid to join NATO and the war in Ukraine, citizens are being encouraged to get ready, just in case. As special correspondent Malcolm Brabant reports from Sweden, what's called prepping has gone mainstream.
Okay, so like I was saying, a lot of people in our era is not understanding how serious this situation is. So this is the example on what the news ain't showing you. Yeah, we got the hurricane and all that going on. I pray for them. We getting rappers killed on a regular basis. Celebrities starting to drop. It's all a distraction. Because one thing I know I need to do is stay focused for my family and understand, hey, man, I'm not over there at the hurricane. I'm going to pray for them. I'm not a celebrity, so I'm going to pray for them. Only thing we can do as human beings is pray for things you don't have no control over. But these people right here, they're around all that situation because it haven't hit America yet because we still stuck thinking the stock market, thinking that everything is going to be good. Man, the money you make now, you need to stock up your pantry. Get the 3 B's, y'all. Y'all already know. Beans, bullets, and Band-Aids. And Band-Aids is part of the tourniquet. Learn all that. Learn all that. Your family gonna need. And then I'm gonna show you some examples. I'm gonna show you some examples. But let's go and listen to this part.
Sweden is one of the last places you'd expect Armageddon. It hasn't been at war for over 200 years, but the state is urging citizens to prepare for catastrophe.
Although Sweden is safer than many other countries, there are still threats to our security and independence. Everyone who lives in Sweden shares a collective responsibility for our country's security and safety. If you are prepared, you are contributing to improving the ability of the country as a whole to cope with a major strain.
One of the fundamental differences between the United States and Sweden is that out of necessity, Americans are much more self-reliant. There is a social contract.
That's good. Take that CPR class. Your family gonna need it while everybody's just goofing off. People ain't understanding.
The state to take care of them from the
Biblical
cradle
part
to the grave. But the COVID pandemic
is what's going on, and you said a mouthful, Slugger. We have to pray because it's bigger than us. And prepare. I just went and got my reclassification. Yeah, for semi-automatic. That's number one step. That is semi-auto. Yeah, that's the number one step. And you know, I was talking down, and this is crazy, but I was talking down for not fucking around coalition. I was very amazed how many brothers and sisters came together and, you know, with a coalition. But only thing you can't please everybody. So Grandmaster, he couldn't please me because I'm like, dude, why are you exposing everybody? That's what made them slow down and come with other shenanigans. Black folks, indigenous people, however you want to say it, I go for indigenous. We should never expose our hand because they already think they know us. They already think, man, we're a bunch of jigaboos. We just like being entertained. They don't know it's some serious individuals out here. But if you show them how much thousands of people are serious about arming themselves and staying in the loop and prepping, you would think, looking at YouTube, you would think everybody's a clown. No, you would think with these communities that is not accepting, quote unquote, people they don't know, right? And it's all about the security part of it, right? And yeah, I don't expect them to know me. I don't know them. I don't know them. Yes. And I wish I was part of that. Then you had that one dude, God dang it. I was watching him for a minute, man, and then when Grandmaster, he kind of fell off. God dang, I think of his name on a later podcast. God dang. But he started doing survival and prepping and stuff like that. And I told myself, I said, man, I'm so glad I'm not the only one out here. And then you kind of see with this prepping, because you got clowns out there, everybody think they're going to knock on your door when SHTF hit. They got me messed up. Y'all doing all that traveling? Okay. Yeah. Y'all going to all these events like the end of the world ain't coming? Okay. I ain't going to live my life in a bubble, but I restrict myself more to the point of me knowing situations is about to happen. I don't want to be caught out of place. Now, for real though, let's finish this up, and then I can get this off the screen, and then I can come back and chat. I'm drinking coffee tonight, man. This is coffee.
Across borders into other countries has accelerated the need for people here to be more self-sufficient.
Lovely acts. I want to survive, and I want my kids to survive, and I will do anything I can to protect both me and them.
Lotta Dalinius is preparing for emergencies ranging from a power outage to doomsday.
We have people from Ukraine here in our little village. It's good to be reminded that you can't take everything for granted all the time.
You heard what she said? You cannot take things for granted all the time. Just because we in this live right now, it ain't like either one of us can make it. You know, tomorrow ain't promised. Tomorrow ain't promised, and it's a lot of things. I see you going to go get your CPR training. It's always good if you thought you knew it. Like, I know CPR. I just had training. I got the card. But at the end of the day, I say, man, how many other people? I know it's a lot of people because a lot of people was in that goddamn class. People take life for granted. Like tomorrow, you can see your loved ones. And quote unquote, I'm going to tell it because I ain't talking against it. But that virus that came out, it'll tell you, man, life is, and that's for our era. Generation X, you know, it's a lot of people, quote unquote, passing away because we up in that age where we'll start falling off. I remember the time my dad, friends, childhood friends, they all started falling off. I was a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I seen how it hurt. But then I was looking in the street because we like, what, junior high, elementary, junior high? We didn't see, I seen my first homeboy I seen pass away. He had health issues. And I was just at this goddamn house playing the Sega, you know what I'm saying, them games back in the day. And then I get a call talking about my boy Jeff passed away. We wasn't nothing. We wasn't nothing but, how old were we? 9 years old. My life, hold on, let me do this. Excuse me real quick. My life, it seemed like I went through a lot when I was 9. I seen a lot. And that's a blessing because I think it made me wiser. But anyway, now that we see the elders, which is us, passing away. I just had a homeboy passed away this week in his sleep. Who would have thought? See, now we got the mind frames like, damn, we could drop. Man, we ain't. Back in the day when we was on them streets, it was so crazy because we still thought we was untouchable. We still thought a bullet didn't have our name on it. We still thought, man, man, wait till we wasn't thinking about getting old. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say God, Yahweh got a sense of humor. Those, I feel like, this is me. I only can speak for myself. I didn't think I'd be past 21, man. So everything prior to that life, if you say, man, back in the day, Generation X, we really didn't, speaking for myself, I like putting us all in the same category, but it was a lot of people when I was doing vacation, they was down there and we was the same age. We was not thinking about the future. We was thinking about the here and now. So with that said, these youngsters nowadays is thinking about the here and now. I understand. But I'm trying to tell them because we didn't have internet. So since we didn't have internet and y'all got more, the youth got more access to the knowledge, it's no excuse. Because you're just not getting it from the pastor. You're getting it from guys from the street. You're getting it from guys with professional careers telling you it's not worth it. Pull up your pen, represent yourself right. Because at the end of the day, we all we got. And if y'all haven't learned that and got that memo, you still asleep. But how many people around here is still asleep? Like I say, my homeboy just passed, and I would not, that was far from my mind of thinking that my homeboy will pass. Anybody, like right now, it's always a shock when somebody that I went to school with or was in my hood with pass. Let me catch up. I'm sorry about that. I just be reminiscing, man. Surprised to see numbers. Yeah. These folks nowadays are dying at an early age. Yeah, they don't even make it to 30. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, and you know what? And that's Margaret. That is so true, because I say God got a sense of humor, but dang, you don't know the time of the day when you gonna go away. You feel me? And I always thought I was a good person. How many people thought they was a good person and they passed? But now for real, I'm a good person. I got a good heart. But then, you know, everybody got two sides to them. You don't want nobody to trample on you, and you know, so you got to stand up and stay solid to how you stay solid. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: all tough guys like myself, I used to think I was tough, but I didn't even know they gave me that. I didn't even know they gave me that classification. You know what I'm saying? I just knew I was, man, don't play with me. I was for real about my business, and then the world called me menace to society and stuff. That's what the government say, but everybody in my hood say, man, he's a stand-up guy. So it's like two different structures. I didn't think I'd be this old. But I'm wise, though. I was wise. So I'm glad that God kept me around, because then I wouldn't have my beautiful kids. I wouldn't be able to see all three of them walk across the stage. That's something I did. Me and my wife did that. I'm proud of my accomplishments. Proud of them, man. Yeah, live like every day is your last. Appreciate life like it's your first day to live. Yeah, and well, I'm gonna finish this one, and so I can get back on talking to y'all, man. I ain't gonna let it play too long, but I want y'all to hear certain things.
Things can happen.
Let me see.
Be prepared that things can happen.
In tranquil southern Sweden, fear of war has increased since the nation signed up to NATO.
Of course, we should be frightened of Russia. They have a frame of mind to bring back the old empire.
If disaster strikes, Lotte will either say, Armageddon out of here, and head to her cabin on the west.
Okay, I don't know if y'all see it, but it is containers. That's almost like an EDC, everyday carry, ready to go. That's the whole purpose of being prepared. Like, you don't know if you have to bug in, bug out. You know what I'm saying? So have yourself where it's not a panic mode. It's just something that you do. You know where everything is. If your lights go out, you know how to find that bag. You know how to find your weaponry. You know how to find things. Everything is already in the bag. You just got to grab and go if you got to hurry up and leave. And that's almost like what we're talking about with these hurricanes, right? A lot of people is already prepared for a hurricane to come through. So basically, they stay straight. You know what I'm saying? They ready to bug out. Because, like I say, I couldn't live down there knowing a hurricane going to come every goddamn year. I'm not like that. I like getting somewhere where my family is safe, as safe as they can be. Weather don't even need to be an element. Texas, man, hey, like I tell y'all, they are really trying to put a whooping on Texas. They really trying to put a whooping. Then we get all these clowns moving from these other states. And I ain't going to call everybody a clown, but if I see you pushing an agenda and you already tore up your goddamn state, I already have a dislike for you. That's living and learning. You ain't got to tell me twice how you rocking. Look at your state you came from. Look at your state you came from, the politics. How you got a whole blocks and blocks of people living homeless. But you want to come down here and Texas and build these high rises, multi-family homes, sky prices like this. Man, y'all some greedy individuals. That's why I already know y'all ain't gonna destroy this world. So I don't know how y'all want it. You know what I'm saying? They say fire and brimstone. Yeah, Babylon must fall. And I'm here and I'm ready. Like, I ain't trying to crash out, but you see so much confusion, even in the schools. They playing games with our kids. I'm glad my kids are out. They playing games with the kids' mind. No, everybody don't deserve the trophy. No, you remember that? It's either you a winner or you ain't no winner. Now people don't even understand how to say no, so they don't know how to take instructions. But this right here, this woman is, look how, I don't know if she's old or not, but she's definitely getting her EDC prepared.
Coast or grab her emergency kit.
This is just some of
Yes, a mercy kit.
good to have and nice to have, and some must-haves. You have to have a real good knife. You can just use it for everything, protecting yourself, or if you want to make food or have to build a shelter or whatever.
What does that mean?
It's a small kitchen. There's the frying pan.
It's like a Russian doll.
Yeah, it is. Here you have to make your coffee and stuffing here. You put your gas burning here, and then you can just boil coffee. It's basically outdoor stuff. You don't need special prepping stuff.
There's a substantial difference between Swedish small-town practitioners and American YouTuber and sensible prepper.
Without rule of law, if things really kind of go sideways.
You see what he got? Do y'all see what he got? That is the goddamn key. That is the key. I don't see how you think you're gonna make it through the problems that we're about to have in society for real, if you don't have them. Say less. They telling they people, stay prepared. Our people are telling each other, man, they show it all on the internet. Man, I got this 60 and 100 round, but what are you doing with it? Oh, you KKK. You really not part of our solution. You part of the problem. Y'all see that short clip I did on Farrakhan? No, I'm not a Muslim. But I listen to a lot of people. You know, I don't have, just because I ain't with that walk or with this walk, man, it ain't seem like we on the right road. We just getting there different ways. And you got to understand your mind can't be that easy to be manipulated. So don't judge me because I observe and I hear things. But like he said, y'all made it difficult for us, the real individuals, to clean up our hood. Because why? Some of y'all that's out of character is my homeboy's son. You're not around me that much. Or I don't see you as much. Or my concentration on you and your behavior is for your daddy to do. Or your mama to do. Or somebody in your family to tell you stop killing your own people. So like Farrakhan say, y'all made it difficult for us to make moves because that's a hard pill to swallow. The people that's causing us harm in our community and keeping us asleep in our community is a bunch of clowns. I'm not expecting a youngster to really try to lead me the right way, but they can teach me something, how to stay humble. I can see myself in them when I didn't have that much information about who I was and what my purpose was. So I'm not knocking them. I'm trying to wake them up. I'm not feeding them that same hypocrisy that we were served when we was growing up. It's time to stop. Playtime over with. Everybody else, you can see the screen. Everybody else is what? Preparing.
There's a lot of people out there that become desperate. They want food or they want to do whatever, or they're just nefarious and they just want to cause trouble. I just highly recommend, guys, that you stock up on ammo now.
Here we have freeze-dried peppers, 15 years shelf life.
Yes. Yes. And that is what she said, and I'm gonna get this off and get to the point because we conversating. What she said, if you do not have, and that's almost, I took it for granted. I take it for granted, but you shouldn't have your Band-Aids, kits, peroxide, alcohol, towels, iodine, cotton ball, stuff that we take for granted when we go to the store. We should have that in our EDC bag. Because you never know, especially if you're a parent, if your kids ain't going to understand the drama that's going down. But as a parent, if you are not doing your duty, if you're not staying prepared, you don't have to stress them out and be like, it's a lot of things I know and I don't stress my family out. I'm just going around them. I tell them a little bit. They already know how I'm rocking. And then everybody is mentally set. That's what you got to do. You can't wear them down every day, man. The world is in it. Doomsday, woo, woo, woo. I'm not doing that. One screwdriver. Can openers. Yeah. Screwdrivers, minimum hammer, rope, towels, etc. Oh, I got you. Watch this. I told you I had a special treat for y'all. I told you I had, and things you might didn't know. Let me see. Where's my stuff? Oh, man. I'm going to pull it. I already know where it's at. It might be on here. I just didn't. Yes, all that. Can opener. Man, make sure you got your charcoal, propane, whatever you go. If you got the propane tanks, you know what I'm saying? The propane tanks, them little containers to heat up your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Your food. Do the oven. Find the oven. Where's the oven at? You know what I'm saying? How can you prepare your food for your family? You know, and make sure they eat no, cold food. Give them, they ain't gonna be like. One thing I want everybody to understand too. You're not. What's up, Scott? Everybody sliding in. You're not gonna be at your leisure when SATF, when shit hit the fan. SHTF. You're not gonna be at your leisure. You can't have a gourmet meal in case you prepare for that. But then when crap hit the fan and you lose your electricity, you got your generator. Do you have your generator? Let me see. I don't know where. See, they knocked that off. I had something for y'all, and hey. You got your generator ready. Outside cooking got to be on point. For y'all women and some of y'all guys, y'all scared of bugs, you better get used to them. And watch how you spray that off and stuff like that. It's chemical elements in that. Yeah, it's keeping mosquitoes and everything else away, but what is it doing to your skin? If you spray that stuff, guess what? Make sure you don't get it on your skin, y'all. Try not to do that. Let me see how long this one is. I got one for y'all. It's going to be quick, but the conversation is very quick. Watch this. The same thing we're talking about over here. People are preparing. A lot of people just stuck in the matrix. Man, you better get up out the matrix. You best to get out the matrix and get the money, all the money you can get, make it. I'm going to pop this up here real quick, y'all. It's a short video. But this is it's why black people are prepping for 2022. This is something quick, but I just want to enlighten you on it. And then some of these, look, I say I'll be shooting out people's channels, but I think I'm gonna slow down on that because at the end of the day, I don't want them to be distracted. I feel like a lot of people, I will shoot out their channel, but they got to come through more, and they got to, I've never been a selfish individual, but I see the world is like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a good-hearted person. You know, I'm like, man, you come through, I'm going to share your channel, all that, but everybody don't feel like that, man. Everybody don't feel like that. But check this out.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Major, and I just wanted to do this quick video on prepping and why I say, or why I see that a lot of, we call them black people, but we're really brown. Okay? See, I'm not black, my shirt is black, but just for the sake of semantics or whatever, okay, black, white, whatever. Black people typically aren't not preppers, at least not nowadays. And then I see a lot of the preppers that are out there to do the videos, they're going to be white people or Caucasian people. So I wanted to address, this video directly to melanated people and let you know that you need to be preparing for what may lie ahead. The reason why people...
Yeah, so did you hear it more before, Scott, did you hear it better when I had it me on the screen, or did you hear it better when I had it like this? I don't know what's up with the body. What I'm gonna invest in, and I'm working on that. I'm gonna get another device so I can be able to share the screen from something else. I think that's part of my audio, but let me see. Can you hear it now if I play it from right there?
Prep. It's not because they're so scared of some people prep because they're afraid. Some people prep for investment.
He talks low too.
And I'll break that down, what that means. And then a lot of people prep because of, the different things surrounding the media, the government, so on and so forth. But really, we should already be people that want to be self-sufficient and want to have access to things that we when we need them. So for that purpose and that purpose only, you should have a prepper mentality, someone who prepares for later. If there's a later to go to, you will have some resources available to yourself. Now, prepping doesn't mean that you're crazy. It doesn't mean that you're a lunatic. It doesn't mean that you think the end of the world is coming. But really, the end of the world only really means not the end of the earth.
Yeah, he talks slow, man. I'm sorry about that. I get my studio better.
You knew it existed previous. So, end of the world scenarios don't mean that everyone's going to just die all at once or anything like that. It just means that it's possible that systems will die. And when systems die, so do the resources that are attached to them. For example, you can see with this supply chain situation, if you're even keeping up with any of that, you don't even have to keep up with that. You could just be a person who goes to the grocery store and then you notice that the cans of soup that used to be $2.12 are now $3.38.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Or you notice that eggs used to be $3 or $2.88 or something like that. Then all of a sudden they're $4.98. I'm not saying actual prices, but I'm just giving you know exactly what I'm talking about, because I'm sure most of the people listening to me go to a grocery store at some point during the month. So you already know that things are changing.
Do y'all like content like this? Let me pause it real quick. Y'all like content like this? Because I don't want to be a bore, because I can talk, and I'm going to try to see if I can, if this is knowledgeable to y'all, and y'all like this, let me know by thumbs up, and we'll keep running it. Because what I'm seeing and what I'm thinking is, I got other channels that, you know, will be more insightful, more knowledgeable about how to prep and certain things that you can use. So if y'all like this, because I can fast forward, I'm trying to get to the meet and greet, the meet and greet to the situation. I don't think he gonna ever expose too much. Okay, cool. Okay. Because I'm going to say it like this. It probably went back too far. It probably didn't. So you probably hear it added 5 minutes. Hold on, 5. Let me go and get this done. Play this over here. So I'm going to get that out the way.
And start to make
I understand that I don't have all the answers, but I'm glad to know that we all try to do the same thing and educate each other about knowledge and things that we come across. That makes a strong community, and that's what I'm about. I don't want to be the man really on top. I just want to be part of the help thing with the community, y'all. See, a lot of people want to be first all the time. Man, listen. When everybody got an agenda, this is my understanding of how I live my life, and you'll wind up being in a position that you didn't know people put you in, because you just a stand-up guy. You ain't looking for entitlement. You ain't looking for a recognition. You just trying to be the source, and sometimes that source of that individual put you on a whole different plateau, right? Because you're real with yourself. You know your weaknesses, right? So you're not trying to act like you perfect. You're not, like, I think this guy right here got a lot of intel on survival, and I'm gonna give his channel out. Major Gardner is his channel. That's MAJOR Gardner. Check his channel out. It's a small channel, because people don't really. It's something about our culture though. Our culture don't think we got indigenous people preppers out there. I'm talking about from the females prepping, showing you how to can up some stuff, showing you reiterating what you already know and say, okay, I'm doing it right. I'm storing it right. Yeah, I should put that freeze bag in the goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? All right, he's right. Eggs is high as hell. Man, boy, look, I'm going to tell you something. $400, it's not even a full basket. And you better not go mess with that meat. You better not mess with that meat. So at the end of the day, this is part of us learning how to garden our own crops. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you the good thing that I'm working on is building, because it ain't too late. You just don't know what's in the air. So you're going to have to, you got to start somewhere. But the soil, right? You build a garden off the ground, right? Good soil. Go on, start planting your potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Go on, start planting your greens. Anything else, like greenery. Put it in them goddamn. You can do it in a water trout. You ever seen them silver water trouts that be up in the air? Because they don't want worms from the earth to get into their own soil. It's straight up real talk. It's just a little effort that you got to do. Build your stand. Get your horse trap. When I say that, it's like, them big old barrels, and it's silver like aluminum. Is it aluminum or steel? I don't know. Shit. But you can get it from Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get it from Lowe's. Or you probably got to go to Callahan. You probably got to go where them other folks go get their stuff at. Sometimes you got to blend in with the other society and see what they got going on and say, oh, man, that's a good idea. Because there's a lot of things that we don't know about in our community. We got to reach out and actually really try to do our homework on stuff. Cattle feeder. There you go. See, Scott? Yeah. We going to help each other. Iron sharpen iron, man. If you spending all day on this goddamn YouTube and you ain't learning nothing, or you trying to, I would say, man, come on, critique somebody, man. You're not helping the issue. You can conversate like Scott said. He said, a cattle feeder. Yeah. Yeah, Google is our best. But Google might be our best friend, just like this internet. But ask yourself, if an EMP hit, what do you got then? Just your mind. You see what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to take some notes. Because this Wi-Fi and this internet ain't gonna be around when shit hit the fan. Everything down. And you gonna be sitting, dang, I seen that on the video. How did I do that, man? Start jotting down. And I'm talking to myself too. Because I know a lot of stuff about survival, how to keep them off, but I would think that me learning the seasons on planting stuff is very knowledgeable to have. Like, these potatoes are good to plant, or these plants are good to plant this time of the year. Gotta learn that. Yeah, write it down. Because that's why, and we're talking about it, but we have got so spoiled, thinking that this system can't be hacked. Come on, they doing hacking every day. You got to do more and more security. I thought, and this is a funny thing, man. What was it about? Before that little thing that they did, they tried to go cardless. Yeah, a lot of people was going cardless. Like Tiff Treats, I'm going to talk about it. Because I used to love them cookies. I go in there and give them greenbacks, man. Hey, man, give me 2 dozen of it. I used to do the big old cookies and all that from Tiff Treat. One day, they messed up my world, y'all. I went in that sucker. All of a sudden, they cashless. What? How you gonna make everybody go cash? I wasn't ready for that. I told you I like seeing my money, but then that they already knew they were gonna do with that whoop. That thing that they did everybody. You know what I'm saying? They already knew they had that up in the running. So they tried to do cardless. Now, years later, they trying to go back to the cash. Yeah, you can't pay some of your bills with these cards, Visa cards, no more. They tell you go get cash. Make up your mind. Huh? I know a lot of people waking it up and y'all panicking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want everybody to pay attention what was going on in Russia. Man, we saying whatever. Y'all wanted everybody to pay attention what's going on with this rigged election type stuff. We say whatever. Come on, what else you got? I think our community is more awakened than we give it credit for. We give it credit for. Like like Unc them. Boy, you ran that one. Used to be back in the day. They had a notepad. Yep. Just like the police investigation, grandma's granddaddy kept a notepad, man. Yeah. You got to get that notepad. Just to jot down certain things. Because we all getting old. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things. Don't, what that old man saying, see? Don't fault my heart, fault my mind. You know what I'm saying? My brain. You can't remember everything. Even some of the words that came out so smooth back in the day, now as you get in your 50s, you feel me? It tells you need to read more, you need to meditate more, you need to slow it down more, because I have a lot to say. That's why when I normally, and I'm on that coffee tonight because I got a message I'm trying to put out there. And a lot of people don't understand the most important thing you can do for your family is prepare. Is it ever going to happen? It looks like the end times, Revelations, all that biblical stuff, rumors of war. When they start shooting towards it, if you know the Bible, you know the Bible. But we all raised up on the Bible, so there ain't no need talking about it. Like, for real though, like, it was a help me. It was a part when man wanted to, the times is coming when men try to touch the sky. Get all the way up there in the sky. That's when he said the wrath is going to come down on mankind type stuff. That's a part of the Bible too. But we ain't going to get spiritual or church. Or I ain't going to even say church. I'm just saying knowledgeable right now. I'm talking about right now, we need to prepare for the unknown. We need to prepare like we do know. Okay? Let me go and get this. I don't want to preach to y'all that low. It's still early in the day. How long I been on here? Okay.
Be looking into prepping a little more seriously so that you at least have some resources on the shelf for you and your family. Now, a lot of people say, oh, you're just talking all that scary fear stuff, that white people stuff. Nah, I haven't been doing this my whole life. I haven't been a prepper, but maybe for the last 8 years. And I've seen enough to let me know that things are likely not to be available, more likely not to be available to me in the near future than available, possibly. And if that means for an extended amount of time, 2 months, 2 weeks, a year, whatever, are you ready to still, and are you prepared to still take care of your family, your children, if something breaks down? And that's the whole point of this video for black people, i.e. brown people, is this. You need to get your head out the sand. You need to get your head out of these politics, all this Democrat, Republican nonsense. You need to get your head out of buying things that aren't necessary and have no utility. Designer bags, expensive rims on the car. And I'm not being stereotypical here. This is just some of what happens. I'm the dude that rather have my house paid for than have some new rims. I'm the dude that would rather have my water and food preparation stored up than some new fly-looking clothes. It's all about priorities here.
Right.
And that's gonna be the number one killer for melanated people is what's your priorities? Like, is it to look good in front of people or to exist,
Hmm.
to carry out your life in the manner that you choose fit? Are you falling into the traps of the programming traps, the mental programming traps of your life got to look this way, we got to look like rap artists, or we got to float like that, you got to have that look about you to be cool, to be black? At the end of the day, everybody needs the same things. You need a roof over your head, food, water, shelter, security.
Okay,
That's
I will.
all that any of us
Appreciate that, Scott.
have to have those things. So if you're not working on any of those things,
Next time you see this plant in your backyard, don't cut it down, because this is the best natural painkiller you'll ever find.
Now you try to get me on a little advertising. That really was informative. I wish I could just show that. I'm going to just let y'all see this plant. They talking about next time you see it in your yard, don't cut it down. It's very healthy. See, you never know when knowledge is going to come in. He making some kind of medicine. When you start watching it for, appreciate you, man. I do my best, man. And I got to stay focused on that. But this right here, this plant, man, I wish shoot, this advertisement, I should be able to, let me see.
Americans use to heal their pain. When the medical system collapses, this will be the only option you have to heal yourself. This is exactly the kind of information I found in this 350-page book called The Lost Ways. This is probably the only survival book I've actually enjoyed reading. I personally happen to know the man behind this book. Claude is an old-fashioned guy by any standard. He lives with his wife and 2 children in a log cabin he personally built. Cooks outside on an open flame in a cauldron most of the time.
I'm just going to play this, man. It's advertising, but it's knowledgeable.
Root cellar stuffed with all sorts of homemade canned foods and goods, and he raises cows, sheep, and chickens. I thought several times to myself that this guy will never be troubled by any crisis, because the coming crisis we all prep for is what folks 150 years ago called daily life. No electrical power, no refrigerators, no internet, no computers, no TV, no active law enforcement, and no Safeway or Walmart. They got things done, or else we wouldn't be here. We no longer know how to live without refrigerators, without cars, without phones, or without supermarkets. What will you do tomorrow if you simply are unable to buy things?
Man.
I sometimes even think we're kidding ourselves with our bug-out bags and with our 3-day food rations. Wouldn't we be better off looking at what the pioneers took with them when they traveled from Independence, Missouri, all the way to Oregon City? Game meat was unreliable even then, so don't think they made this 5-month journey counting only on that. If your life depended on this, what bug-out bag would you take with you? I know I would stick with what the pioneer had with him. He had to travel weeks on end without much help.
Okay.
While taking cover from
That's
some
enough of that.
tribes at the
Let's get back to old boy.
getting prepared to exist without access to some of those things, then you possibly a dead man walking. I'm just being honest here.
Facts.
Everybody want to go to heaven, but don't nobody want to die, right?
What? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, man. Did y'all catch that? Look. This is, man, look. Matter of fact, I'm going to go and drop this in here. Because a lot of people, I hope it don't start over. Where we at? 7:19. If it does start over, I want to put this up. And I'm going to put it up there while I go get... Y'all go get y'all... See, I'm drinking coffee. This is a way... I'm going to put this up here because, man, we are on point tonight and everything is coming to the energy. It's the energy, y'all. So we get knowledge even though, we hearing things. But like he said, before I walk off, you go get my fresh cup of coffee. He said, everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody want to die. How many times we heard that? no disrespect. I hate when my loved ones leave. Hate it. But I came, and you know, take it with a grain of salt, man. Take it with a grain of salt how I say this. And then we'll get back to that video. I came to understand at my age, the way we trying to prepare for the unknown, and when, you know, a lot of people say this, they don't ever talk about the behind the scene conversation. And I'm watching my words because it's deep. It don't make me heartless, I feel. Y'all tell me, this make me heartless. When I see my loved one, I'm talking about, man, memories and memories. This is how I deal with things now. Remember I told you I was young, and then my dad's friend started passing away. How he handled it, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot. Yeah, he was hurt. Like, even with my granddaddy passed, you know what I'm saying? Everybody hurt. But then at the end of the day, man, you say, man, how selfish are we as humans? This is a messed up life we living in. As long as you go like natural causes, not no bullet, not no coward stuff, none of that, man. You know, it hits hard. It hit hard. I know one thing, two things for sure. What he just said. He say, everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody want to die. And it gets deep. It gets real deep because you ask yourself about, you know, religion is a man-made word. I ain't going to go all into that and all that, man. But I think our people are very spiritual. Let me say it like that. And at the end of the day, us being spiritual, we don't want to see our loved ones go. We'll give medicine. We'll do all this, y'all, all this. Because at the end of the day, yeah, they come across an element or whatever. You don't want them to go, man. They fight. That's good. That's what's up. So is it wrong for me to feel, man, they one of the lucky ones though? Because this world that we live in is fucked up, y'all. Look at us right now. We prepping. We staying prepared mentally. Because we see it. We see it. And everybody ain't gonna be able to go. Some people gonna have to go through this. So when I see my people and you know, they doing bad or whatever, man, and they, you know, life, you know, nobody knows the time or the place. I ain't gonna get all depressed and all that, man. But man, I told myself, man, I be wanting to go. I ain't gonna even talk about that on myself, but yeah, they lucky, man. But like old boy say, man, everybody want to, you know, go to heaven, but nobody want to pass, man. It's always hard for everybody, I swear. That's from my boy Drizzle Dollar. swear, man. Y'all go chime in on Drizzle Dollar channel too, man. I'll be going over there sliding in sometime. Let's get it. And don't take offense, man, but this dude just said some real stuff. I'm going to back it up just a little bit so we can catch it. If y'all missed it, y'all thought Slugger was talking about some, you know, but this is real life, man. It comes down where you got to have that conversation with your people and be like, hey, man, this is real life. Real conversation, grown folk stuff.
Food, water, shelter, security. That's all that any of us, we have to have those things. So if you're not working on any of those things, getting prepared to exist without access to some of those things, then you possibly a dead man walking. I'm just being honest. Everybody want to go to heaven, but don't nobody want to die, right? So you got to understand what I'm saying exactly. This is about, if you're here still, you're going to need those 4 or 5 things I listed. Food, water, shelter, security. What else? Food, water, shelter, security. You're gonna need those 4 things. 5 would be, anything additional, but you're gonna need those first 4. Everybody, whether you white, black, Latino, Russian, you still gonna need that stuff. So, if you're not getting those things lined out right now, you're behind the 8 ball, because all of us look, we one switch throw away from all that stuff being shut off. There's no guarantee that why the grocery store, they don't exist for you, they exist for profit.
Facts.
With all of this stuff going on, do you really think that somebody got your best interests at heart, or if things fall down to that level, somebody's gonna rescue you? Ain't nobody they're not gonna come rescue you. And then all the people you're gonna run to is, hey, can I get some food? They're gonna be like, I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. Why didn't you go when the stuff was on the shelf? I don't have enough for me, you, and everybody else. I want to help, but here's a can of something, but that's all I can. You don't want to be that person. So listen, get your head out the sand. Don't go on just me saying it, but go off of what your environment's telling you. If you're paying more for food, look, it don't even have to be a food shortage for you not to be able to get food. All it has to be is such a high rate of inflation that you can't buy enough of it. Do you feel what I'm saying? See, it doesn't have to be that the shelves are going to even be empty. But what if a damn loaf of bread was $100? You're saying, okay, Major, you're going too far. No, I'm not going too far. There's nothing that says that it can't be. It's all about what people are willing to pay. And if people that have that resource are willing to pay it, then everybody that can't pay it would be out. So it doesn't even have to get to a full-blown, there's absolutely no food left in America. No, I don't think it'll get like that. But what I do believe, based on what I see right now, with this inflation going through the roof, it's going to possibly get a lot higher price to procure food. So now if you was used to spending $200 or $300 a week or whatever, you could be spending $100 a week. And now, or 2 months from now, what if with that same 100, you're only getting really $50 worth of stuff because of inflation?
Just 1 minute a day. The easiest.
And that's what I was saying, family. I'm gonna say it like that, family. We gotta pay attention, because this is another thing that nobody's talking about. I got some insight, because I think that a lot of people in this generation, and nobody really talks about it, but the devastation of, it's not about the inflation, that's just one of the problems. It's not about the hurricanes, that's just one of the problems. It's not about the public politics, that's just one of the problems. It's not about genocide in our goddamn own community that we see every day, more than the other ethnic groups. That's part of the programming. But look at this. Anybody want to talk about that video before I start another video? Because it's Friday. Like I say, I'm on that coffee, so I'm staying kind of level. This is freestyling, open conversation, but I definitely want to get you in here to say, we did that Hurricane Live. If anybody missed that Hurricane Live, I could pop that back up. I want to go back and forth anyway to keep y'all updated, because I know it's all over the channels. But I definitely want to keep my family updated. And I view y'all as family, man, because this is who this part of my extended family. And I tell you, being part of my family is a benefit. For real, for real. It's part of a benefit, man. We're going to have to put some faces and all that, depending on how life really goes. You know what I'm saying? With everything, man. So when stuff do get bad, we can reach out and help each other. We can really actually, because you got a lot of users and abusers out there. I appreciate everybody coming to my channel, especially those that conversate and got input on what, the message I'm trying to deliver. But anybody got anything? Appreciate y'all sharing my channel. It's getting bigger and bigger. Like I say, I ain't got no Facebook, and I barely put stuff on Instagram. This is the only avenue versus YouTube. That's all I got. And getting on people other channels and stuff like that, and they shooting me out of stuff like that. But I'm really trying to stay out the way, but in the way. This is how you do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so y'all can push it out, and appreciate all those who actually pushed it out. And I want to drop this in real quick. Appreciate you, James, sliding through. This is just a Friday. And I just want to I just want to put this on y'all minds, man. And I ain't going to play the whole thing. It ain't that goddamn long, though. But I really need to play the whole thing. But let me know if y'all liking the content. I'm gonna put it on the big screen up and start it. But I can still see y'all comments. And then once it goes about a minute, 2 minutes, let me know if y'all liking that content. International Day for the total elimination of a nuclear weapons. I would have said annihilation, but that ain't what it is.
The existential threat of a nuclear conflict is no longer a Cold War memory. With 9 states armed with atomic bombs that are an average 20 to 30 times stronger than those dropped in the Second World War, the stakes are undeniably higher. Now, only 2 nuclear weapons have ever been used in warfare. The U.S.
Y'all not even seeing that video. Let me see what happened. Well, y'all seeing that video? It showed that, I don't know if internet popped off or something. I know they're going to try to shadow them. Could y'all see that screen when I popped it up? Or is it making everybody shoot up off of here? Give me thumbs up if y'all was able to see that the nuclear war, nuclear weapon video I just popped up. No, see, that's what I'm saying. So this is one thing I go through. It's no reason. It's no reason. But then I understand when you're talking about something, it's just yeah, it's just like that. It is what it is. They're gonna shadow ban. This is how shadow banning look. Matter of fact, it'll mess up. I can't even see versus me looking at some of the comments on my live stream on the computer versus on my phone, right? It shows that it's not showing me the numbers. People be sitting in here, and then I don't even know you're sitting in here. And then you'll leave a comment like, Eric, you left a comment, and I looked at my phone versus what you left on the PC, and you said deep statement. And I'm going to pop it up. That right there. That right there is not on my phone. So it's missing some comments. Why is that? That's shadow ban. That's real content that somebody is sharing. And man, I'm telling you, man, it ain't gonna be around long. This content, or I would hope it'll be around long. But hey, this is for educational purposes only. So YouTube, give me a break, man. Give me a break. I'm sorry I ain't talking about killing my own race. I'm sorry I ain't talking about the next thought of USA. How y'all got these women really showing less value for themselves. Everybody trying to chase that cake. I'm sorry. I'm not talking about that. I'm sorry that my whole conversation ain't about sports. I'm sorry. No, man. I'm talking about today's topic. What we say with the conversation that I come from the hood to the politics to the professionalism. Man, y'all don't like how YouTube don't like how I grew. They wanted me to stay docile. They wanted me to stay asleep. So a lot of y'all comments I'm not getting. So please don't take offense. Because when a person is shooting information like this, it's going to be shadow banned. It's going to be shadow banned. Let me try this video one more time, and I'm gonna do it like this, so I know. Yeah, this is the video. Can y'all see that part? This is the video I tried to start. Y'all can see that on the screen that I'm sharing, right? Thumbs up. They don't want this information to get out there. It's just like a wake-up call. Y'all give me a gesture, a thumbs up, anything. If y'all can see, okay, you can see it now. So let's try it again. I'm going to start it up here, and I'm going to try to do it to the big screen. I'll be paying attention, because they'll knock me out before I know it. It's just me on there. I got the big old screen in front of me, and it's like, it's not playing. So let's see if it starts right here.
Existential threat of a nuclear conflict is no longer a Cold War memory. With 9 states armed with atomic bombs that are an average 20 to 30 times stronger than those dropped in the Second World War, the stakes are undeniably higher. Now, only 2 nuclear weapons have ever been used in warfare when the U.S. targeted the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. The 2
Appreciate you,
bombs,
James.
Little Boy and Fat Man, exploded with a combined destructive power of more than 30 kilotons of energy. They pale in comparison to the weapons in modern nuclear arsenals. Despite the devastation and worldwide shock following the bombings of Japan, U.S. interest in such explosives persisted. And the B-83 is the highest yield nuclear weapon in America's arsenal. It's 80 times more powerful than Little Boy, and 650 of them are in active service. The global nuclear arms race reached a climax with the test of Russia's Tsar Bomba, a hydrogen aerial bomb produced during the Soviet era and detonated in 1961. Its force, 3,333 times that of Little Boy. Now, the explosion was felt nearly 1,000 kilometers away. 6 decades after the Tsar Bomba was deployed, no single device matched its destructive power. The would-be era of super bombs may now be unfamiliar, but their power, if they're to be used, cannot be underestimated. Now, being at a ground zero of such an explosion would result in immediate casualties. A radioactive fireball would vaporize anyone in the blast zone. The weapons used in Japan leveled the land for thousands of hectares and killed an estimated more than 200,000 people. As for survivors of a nuclear explosion, radiation exposure can cause burns or sickness days, weeks, or months later, and in even years afterwards. Developing cancer remains a lifelong risk. In the Second World War, atomic arsenals were...
Did y'all hear that part? It's not, and then who want to live through that bull crap? So we're talking about prepping and all that because our family, our kids, our loved ones really don't know if they start doing something like this, how devastating it'll be to the whole world. But then you already know what the Bible say. If we're going to talk, everybody know about the Bible in case you're an atheist, and I ain't, we ain't connected like that though. But you got to understand it was a higher creator. No matter if you want to say a Muslim, Yahweh, Jesus, man, we all really just have the same thing in common. We just call it different. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's getting you to change your attitude and your life performance, man, hey, more praise to you. Because I see a lot of rappers, they consider themselves Muslims, but they still banging. They still doing what they do. It's just, I don't understand it. Like, that's just a massage. I mean, mirage, should I say. But yeah, so regardless of the fact, it showed everything. I think a lot of youngsters don't understand what this atomic bomb is. Like when they're talking about in Russia, nukes, and we got nukes. We got silos in America, and I hate talking about it because they'll drop a location on our defense. That's like, are you a traitor or what? I hear bloggers always talking about that. I heard National Geographic talking about these old asylums and stuff like that in America. Why are you telling the enemy? That's the craziest thing. Underground bunkers. But then you know what? It's so easy. Oh, man. It's so easy to do underground bunker. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. because I know. I got a bunch of cats, and I understand this for real because I have been around long enough. Let me see. I'm going to clear some of that. I can't see nothing on the top. It's like, I got it full.
Are not abundant or powerful enough to trigger the feared nuclear winter. But now they are. One study suggests that 5 billion people would die in a modern nuclear war, as it would lead to catastrophic disruptions in food supplies. Climate models show, in the event of a nuclear
Okay, so we know that, right? So
could
just look that up. It's nuclear weapons in the modern assault arsenals and their catastrophic effects, y'all. Yeah, we already know it's gonna be bad. We already know it's gonna be terrible. They ain't gotta tell us no more. You know what I'm saying? We understand. Y'all really doing that. Y'all doing that population control. But then let me see. I want to. Okay, that's what I gotta do. Watch this. So what it is a storage container. If you want to just go simple with the bunkers, it's a storage container. You can get them the same storage containers that they have. What you need though is land. Okay, number one. And you know I help do the electric work and all that on the bunker. But everybody got to do their part. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna set it up and nobody got no. You look. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people don't understand. You're gonna have to contribute if you're gonna be part of a camp. You can't just be running your mouth, right? You can't just be running your mouth. You got to really contribute. And let me get this off there and put this up there while I'm looking. You got to contribute. If you don't know anything about man, it seemed like Let's talk about it, y'all. But then you ask yourself, it's all kind of ways, but this is the best way setting up. Yeah. It's all kind of, when you look up bunkers, you see, I don't want to get a long one. What's that? Everybody got to do their part, I swear, because when crap hit the fan, I'm going to tell y'all this. This is what I want to tell y'all. You'll find the worst of people at that time. So it's good to network with people before everybody go in a panic mode. When I say a panic mode, like, you know if somebody a waste of oxygen. You ever heard that before, man? And I'm telling you, when I say this, penitentiary rules in effect. I know a lot of people ain't never been locked up, but inside there, I ain't talking about the 2000, baby. I ain't talking about like going in there in the 2000. Not speaking of it, but I don't know of it. But in the era that I was on vacation, if you was not a stand-up guy, I'm saying hold your own from day one. Now, there's a couple of things you can do to still fit in, but it costs funds. It took funds. Ain't nobody gonna give up their life to fight for you because somebody was messing with you or trying to. I'm gonna tell you something. This is how I break it down. Man, hold on to your seat. You getting it from a real, like for real, for real. I'm on Ferguson Chronicle telling my story and all that. It was just brief, in and out. But I don't glorify this thing. But at the end of the day, I had this guy. Matter of fact, he was a white guy, and I ain't prejudiced. You know what I'm saying? So my next door neighbor, I work hard enough to get up out of the situation that my mama helped us get out of the situation. I never went back to the bad situation. You know what I'm saying? So even when I got out, I stayed with my brother a little bit, got myself together, all that, man. You know, it's all that jumping and riding your bikes for miles and just getting yourself back established to society. Never wanted nothing for free. I showed people when I got out, I work for what I get and what I have right now. So with these freeloaders that has barely any quality to get up for themselves and go get this bread, let's go back to the day room conversation. While we was incarcerated, I'm going to say it like that. Everybody didn't have to be a fighter. But as we out here in society and we're going through what we're going through, everybody needs to be a survivor that's supposed to be around you. Part of your camp. Yeah, no freeloading. And I had my neighbor one time tell me, being a white man and all that, and I think he was jugging. He was like, you know, the only people going to make it through this is people who've been in the military and people who've been locked up. They ain't talking about this new generation that got phones and all that, acting goofy, and, you know, they don't know they goddamn way. I'm going off what I see. We was built different back then. Everybody wasn't getting no first place trophy. It's either you got it or you don't got it. This new generation, everybody want to be number one. No, you tell them no, then what they do? They go to the school and shoot it up. Y'all did that. All that PTA, yeah, my son is a superstar. He came home so devastated. Man, that's bull crap. Now you trying to raise a weakling. Make him do better. Make him go out there and say, hey, man, I'm going to tighten up my skills so I can be a starter. Everybody can't be a starter. See, that was the difference when I was incarcerated. It's either you was a starter or you was on the sideline. This new generation right here is, I'm hearing something. But anyway, this generation right here is, everybody want to, no, you can't tell them no. Matter of fact, when you tell them no, guess what they do? They love attention. Back in the day, our generation, and I ain't speaking, I'm going to speak highly of our generation. Yeah, we did some dumb things because we was adolescents, but one thing we didn't want, rule number one, no attention. Let us do our dumb stuff in peace. We didn't want to put it on no platform. Then people say, oh, gee, if you had YouTube back in the day, what would y'all have done? I don't know. We didn't have it. So let's not talk about it. We was a whole different structure of people. We wasn't trying to be seen. Remember? There wasn't no cameras back then. We didn't care about no internet. We didn't care about no being on no news. Message. Everybody want to be seen now. But anyway, like I was saying, so penitentiary rules in effect. That dude said the only way you're going to make it through what we got about to go through in life, if you've been in the military or you've been incarcerated. And they ain't talking about being, well, you know, I don't know, but the incarceration of the time of Generation X. I'm talking about we had fields, we had picked cotton, we had a lot of hardship. And then everybody was quote unquote standing on something. And the laws were respecting that. You know, you had them laws that thought they were more gangster than the gangster. You know what I'm saying? They find out the hard way. Yeah. Say stay fool. You know what I'm saying? People putting everybody in place, man. Now you ain't got nobody. Come on, man. I don't know what kind of jails these boys be in, man. But then you got kids watching kids. You have kids watching kids incarcerated. But I don't even want to, that's another conversation, another topic. But yeah, like I was saying, Eric, I'm finna show y'all how to do these bunkers one way. This is one way how to do it. But like I said, land is what's needed. You need land. Let me see if I can jump him up there. I'm gonna see if it's gonna play, and then I put it to the big screen. MREs, you got dang right. See, and I didn't even, yeah, it just popped up. MREs, that's that military reserve stuff. You learn how to do that goddamn stuff while you incarcerated too. They gave us MREs on lockdown. You thinking that the joint was easy. Somebody told you it was a fun type game. You see all these rappers? No, that's another story. That's another story. Stay focused. Yeah, MREs, y'all. That's military food. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you some places you can get them. You can get them from Academy. They be in the outdoors if it's something left. A lot of people, my homeboy told me the other day, he say, man, I went to Academy and they have nothing. It's a lot of ammo. Man, people just stacked up on that damn ammo. It's overpriced any goddamn way. So a lot of people is just smart Just because you see the ammo, you got to think about the prices before the price gouging, right? So another thing, FYI, while we got this internet, if you don't know how to make no ammo, learn how to make ammo for the guns you got. Because I know a lot of other people, ethnic groups, right? Message is buying all the shells and the gunpowder. It's levels that I don't think our community really understand we should be on. Entertainment is bull crap. This is supposed to be for educational purposes only. I'm not trying to make a career because this ain't gonna be around. And people say, Slugger, you should be paid for what you do. All the information you take it to, okay. But I ain't worried about that right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get the message because I really don't know if I could talk y'all tomorrow. I really don't know if y'all gonna wake up or I'm gonna wake up, just stuff like that. I'm not looking at y'all as a lick. Yeah, man, so let's get in this video. Last year's. Yeah, load up on all them MR8. And look, man, that stuff lasts for what? 25 years, 20 years. It lasts for 20 years, them MREs that they sell at Academy, they sell in all hardware stores. It seems like they think we don't go to. And you can order it offline. Yes, good meals. You just need some water. You need some water, man. So that's stacking up. That's getting your prepping together. Your water. You gotta ask yourself one thing, two things for sure, and Amazon. But you gotta ask yourself one thing, two things for sure. Do you have enough water? Oh, you wasn't gonna bathe and cook? It's gonna take everybody. A lot of people are wild if they're not prepping and training and do that and don't. You're gonna brush your teeth. Stuff you might take for granted, you're gonna need water for. Yeah, I know nobody gonna take a real shower. It's gonna be bird bath. You know how your mama used to say, boy, did you go in there and take a bird bath or you took a shower? When SHTF hit, you gonna have to take bird baths. God dang it. Nobody worried about nothing like I'm smelling good with my cologne. Nobody worried about that goofy stuff, but goofy people. And then them high society people, man, they're gonna fall off quick. And the security guard, when that money is so goddamn irrelevant, guess what, Hollywood? You thinking you're safe, they gonna go home to their family. Hashtag Katrina. All them cops went to the house. What the hell you talking about? Protect and serve. Who are you? You ain't no more important than their own family. Y'all better wake up. But let's get to this video, man. I'm so real. A lot of people feel like this is what I know. That's why I try to stay in shape. I just started off, man, my beast mode routine again. You know what I'm saying? I gave the world so many years, man, hey, come get this title. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out the way, but I'm in the way. I'm out there. But now, man, I got back on my physical fitness. And I ain't lost nothing. You know what I'm saying? Man, my arms all so and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just, the first couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, world. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff, man. And my body. And I used to have certain things I used to say. And I'll tell y'all later on, man. See, y'all keep coming through. I'll probably do some workout videos with y'all, man, because I be getting it. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the boxing routine outlet, man, for real. Staying solid in your training. To break it down, it's good to know martial arts. It's good to know your weaknesses. No, for real, though. Everybody going to stand up toe-to-toe with you. So if they got that ground game, how you going to work it? You know what I'm saying? How you going to work it? I used to wrestle in high school. My brother, I ain't no Jackie Chan. You feel me? But a lot of things that you learn right now, that's what I'm saying, is YouTube might, in the time that you spend or you might have in society, make it worth it. Better yourself so you be able to survive. You know what I'm saying? And look, man, I'm a whole different creature. I'm a whole different creature, man. You come to the jungle, man, hey, ain't no need talking about it. Ain't no need. That's friendly talk. But anyway, I try to show y'all some of that that footage of me working out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be doing it with no shirt off and all that. We're gonna be getting it though. And I'm gonna give you some routines. I just gotta get certain things in place. Because, you know, that's not really, I can work out anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you one thing, what I started doing. And take this. If you don't do push-ups, when you wake up in the morning, listen. One of Slugger secrets. You wake up in the morning, before you brush your teeth, you stretch, you know what I'm saying? You can stretch and do all that. I'm going to tell you, before you know it, you're going to have a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? But, like, y'all ain't got to say y'all got it from me, but look, man, we family. And if you did, man, shoot my name out. Let me know that you talking about me, talking good about me, though. When you wake up in the morning, you give praise to the Most High. Thank you for allowing me to see another day. Right? I do that. So I'm not freestyling. Then I get up, do my stretch and all that. And before I brush my teeth, I do push-ups. Before I brush my teeth. And then before I wash my face, I do another set of push-ups. And then I start, getting dressed and all that, man. But for real, though. You gotta, you'll be amazed the growth that your muscles will get with just doing something small like that. All right, let's get into this video. I'm gonna see if it starts, and then we'll go from there.
And so, hey guys, so this bad storm came through a while ago. All of our phones went off. We got storm warnings, and it was pretty intense. And so, in the past, when these big storms came through, we would have to go find a safe haven. We'd have to go to my parents. They had a brick home. We'd have to get in the bathtub in the center room, just try to find some type of safe shelter for the family, because we live in a metal home, and it is not very aerodynamic at all. So I was worried for the safety of my family. What are we going to do if a bad one comes through? It will just take our roof right off and be really bad. So I said, hey, we need to go underground. And so that's exactly what we did. But we did it on a budget, and we built it all by ourselves, and it's homemade. So we're going to go underground, and we're going to show you how we built our own bunker on a budget. Come on. Okay, so here we are in front of our bunker that we built. Our bunker really is just a 10-foot diameter piece of corrugated pipe that's 25 feet long. And so what I did here, I dug a big hole into the side of this bank, and we set it down in there. So obviously we had to weld some walls or bulkheads to either end to keep the dirt from coming in out here. And then we, of course, put some breathing pipes, put our conduit for water, for electricity, all that good stuff. Covered her back over, put this retaining wall out front, which just adds a lot more security to the entire thing, because these blocks are 3 foot thick, 2 foot high.
Wow.
Oh, here we go.
That's a giant Brussels sprout.
Foot high, 6 foot long, 5,300 pounds. So they're not budging. They're not going anywhere. And so let me show you the door that we installed, and then we'll go inside and show you the rest. All right, so this is our entry point. And what I did.
How's the video showing? Is it lagging a lot, or is it worth it?
I guess this would be used for like a safe room inside your home, or a vault, what have you. And so when we were doing this project, originally it was just a tornado shelter. It was just somewhere for my family and I. Hey, storm's coming, got a tornado in it. Let's go down here, and at least we'll have somewhere underground. We'll be safe. But as we were building it, it was just such a cool project. And then, you get to thinking, oh man, what if we had a nuclear attack? Or what if we
Okay,
had a
cool.
zombie apocalypse or some crap like that? We just kind of evolved into what it is now. And so security became kind of a big issue. And something like this, do it right, make it secure to where you can use it for whatever. So check this door out. So it weighs about 800 pounds, I think, and it's got these really cool pins that come out in a lot of different places. So if you'll come around here, you can see that. All right, so when you turn this handle,
Damn, that's a safe.
all around the door and go into the wall, and it's going to be pretty dang hard to get past that. So right here, this is where the keypad will go, and so what I'm going to do is build some kind of disguise slash roof structure so that we can put the digital keypad here, where you can just punch in your code and you can come right in. So pretty neat addition there. I was just going to do a regular door, but it's way more awesome. All right, so now we are down inside the bunker. We're about 10 foot deep, eye level, and probably 16, 17 feet down to the very bottom of the bunker. So what we did, first and foremost, was weld angle down the side, each side of the bunker. Make sure it was level, so we could then come in and put our subfloor. And then we put this hardwood floor down, just got it at Lowe's, nothing extravagant, but it works, it's easy to clean, and it looks pretty good. So did all beanbag furniture, because you can just chunk it around, you can throw it wherever, you can take it outside, dust it off, and it's really comfortable too. And so, like I said earlier, we ran conduit down so we could plumb it. Originally, I wasn't going to put a bathroom in here, but I got to thinking, if you got to stay down here for any given point in time, you got to go. So we installed a little bathroom, little toilet, little shower that we tiled. So on the shower, what I did was we just built that out of plywood, just framed it out, and then put down this plastic liner, impermeable liner, and then just laid tile on top of that, called just an old generic toilet. Built these doors out of just wood, put a piano hinge right here, just so it took up less space. Left it open in the top so that it could breathe, because our breather pipes are on either end of the bunker. And just put a little magnetic closure thing right there. Everything else, everything's built out of wood, just plywood, nothing crazy. Put a little tile down here. Kind of went retro with all the kitchen appliances. Got this little fridge, little microwave. Got a little heater down here because even though, usually underground stays a consistent temperature of like 68 degrees, during the winter, with the door being exposed and
Now, for real though, say Eric, for real though, like I see your business is buy house cash. I'm talking about real soon. Need to really hook up for real, and see if we can get some land. I don't know what part of you in Texas or where you at. And there's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I'm having this conversation with a lot of people. A lot of people already is looking, you know what I'm saying? Or already have something. And, everybody just trying to, see what tomorrow brings. You feel me? But need to really get some land, man, and we can get a couple of bunkers. But then ain't no need to have bunkers if you ain't got no soldiers to protect it. Yeah, okay, you right down the street. If you ain't got no soldiers to protect it, I'm talking about not people that got a motor mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's people that, it's a lot of people. Man, listen, I know people that got bunkers. I already know this. You know what I'm saying? And they tell me how everything going and stuff of that nature. It ain't gonna happen overnight, but you can get it to happen overnight once you get that, everything situated. All about how far it needs to be, what kind of containers you need. I'm gonna tell you like this, them containers with the proper beaming and all that, That's the same containers they had at Walmart for a minute. You start seeing them containers from behind these department stores start disappearing because they already know trials and tribulations. Somebody will load up one of the containers and go make a bunker out of them suckers or put a couple of together. That's the secret. You understand what I'm saying? Get you a welder, learn how to weld. All that stuff is needed when you think about getting a camp together. This guy right here, man, I'm gonna show you another few minutes of this, but you can always go look at these bunkers, but then I want to got it to plan. Yeah. Yeah, we got to get together then. Oh, well, shit, it is what it is. Because I'm going to tell you something too, man. Some people don't understand how real individuals rock. And I ain't saying you ain't real, but you ever get with people, yeah, we got to do some one-on-one conversation and shit. Because it's crazy, man, because when shit hit the fan, it be people that you trust, you got to watch out for. Everybody got their talk game, but nobody had that survival game for real, for real. And I watched a lot of people on this goddamn tube, and, it is what it is. People focus is somewhere else, and that's how I've been out here 22 years. Finna be 23. Lord say so. Just doing what I do, man, and I've been progressive. Let's get this.
Breathe the pipes. It kind of gets a little chilly, so just to keep you warm. Like I said, we brought TV down. I ran an antenna.
Oh, yeah.
For the outside. So
we're going to get it together then.
But hey, at least you got it.
I see the plans. In fact, got the plan. Got the plan. You got the plan.
Games and crayons, drawing, coloring books for the kids. Just anything to keep you occupied. Like I said.
Y'all hit that like button when y'all come in. If y'all sliding through and all that, man, I know it's Friday. A lot of people, hold on, let me pause it.
Here's a little bit of water. So,
it's just things that you should have in the bunker. I ain't gonna continue watching it. It's just you can go up under the bunker channels, how to build the bunkers from ground level. It's not that difficult. You just need land, god dang it, and a bobcat. You know what I'm saying? And whatever else gonna come, you gotta know how to bore. You gotta know how to do all that, so things don't cave in. But then you ask yourself, we do that bunker stuff. That's gonna be the aftermath. That's gonna be the aftermath on a lot of things, like god dang horses and everything else running around. And if it got radiation, god dang it, why don't you want to live through that? All these Hollywood people, for real. See, that's like a double standard. Do you want to? How do you want? See, that's this real conversation. How do you want your family to go out or live life? And that goes back to that point. What that dude said. Everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody want to die. So yeah, we could talk about that bunker and all that, man, because a lot of people ain't gonna be ready. A lot of people ain't gonna be ready to just accept it. It's gonna be hard time. I think you think third world countries are going through it right now. If that ever hit us, if that ever be another situation where we got, dang, man, no, real talk, well, we get hit with some kind of terrible, other than a tornado or a hurricane, like we get radiation or something, and I think, we don't know if we getting it now. We don't know, shit. These people be acting retarded, boy. Do you want to live through that? You know what I'm saying? Because you come out, you see everything. Come on, a lot of people scared to start over. I would think that's the bunker, but then I say, man, a lot of your family members are not ready to go out like that. So they probably would want to suffer for a minute. You know what I'm saying? They probably want to, suffer for. I don't know. I know I will build one for the sake of my family. Yeah, we're in big trouble, man. And a lot of people don't want to talk about it. They want to talk about entertainment. It ain't about entertainment, man. We so past that, man. Look at the entertainers. You know what I'm saying? And then all those, I'm gonna tell you something. Them folks ain't. We think they ain't paying attention. Why you think they got all these devices upgrades every year on the goddamn phone? All that they want to know more. Like what the public talking about? Do they still got a lot of people up under that spell? That's what they really do these upgrades on these phones for. Let's call it what it is. They ain't hearing enough. How many RICO cases came out? Did y'all, man, certain guys y'all don't even know because y'all probably don't pay attention to it. But everybody know about the YSL. But y'all know about the Mozzie? Did y'all know about these other people that's facing RICO? That phone, man, this phone right here. That's why I tell these youngsters, how the hell can you be active if you ain't snitching? I noticed one thing, and this is off topic, but then y'all, we've been talking about, let's talk about it. I want to go back and check that out as I think about it. Getting some of this stuff out. Let me see about this. Hold on, guys. See if we can catch the latest.
Finally, a way to build your website the way you actually envision it. And it's called Wix. Now, being a Theo-driven tech YouTuber, I like to think I know a thing or two.
This is what that Irene is doing right now. I want to just keep everybody on the track of. Yeah, Eric, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this. It's real. It's scarish right now. Because everybody got the same purpose. The purpose is stack your bread, network with some real individuals. But how do you know somebody's real? I guess it's just they actions. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to. I need to find. I want to see this one. I don't think it lets me. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get it right for us.
Headlines around the world are coming on the air with breaking news.
This is a significant moment.
Whenever it happens, wherever you are, ABC News, streaming free now.
No stress, no mess, just yum.
Yeah, it ain't ready. Can y'all hear that on that other side what I'm playing? I'm trying to make everything, like I got a real Tony Slow. What's up, Potney? What's up, homie? What's up? Man, hey man, I already know, man, you stay busy. Boy, your channel for real though. I know your 2 channels, you be having me roll, man. Tony times 2. What's up, man? Oh, you can hear it, so that's why I be muting it. I'm trying to get to the point. Is this the point? Let me see.
Exactly. Every night, it's your news playlist. Top stories.
I'm trying to catch it live, man. It's Hurricane Irene.
The day's biggest.
But see, they got all that politics stuff on here. I ain't with all that, man. Let me see. I think I got us one. Checking in. Appreciate you, Tony, man. How's life, man? Life good? Let me shoot this up there. Appreciate you sliding through, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm coming down there, man. I told you that. I like Eric too, man. Look. We need to do a barbecue or something, man. Let me see if I get this right. Hold on. Told you I'm gonna be coming down there. Hit me in my DM. It's the same as it's the same as my channel. You know what I'm saying? No. Look. Oh man, man, what's up, man? You already know that's my boy right there, boy. For real, for real. How's he doing, man? Life good? I tried to. I don't even know if I'm following him. Okay, yeah. Yo, drop the coordinates, like for real. That number. Shit, we chop it up, man. Real talk, grown folk conversation. Just say little and say less. You know what I'm saying? Just what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what I be doing. All the real individuals that I'm talking to and dealing with on here. If I ain't followed you, we ain't got no understanding, and we basically, because you don't want to reach out for real, and get this, out the way but in the way type conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, man, drop me your DM, T. Man, but I don't know which one though. I already did a Corey, but it's so many Corey Blunt, Slab King, all that, man. I'm just waiting for somebody to say, "What's up, Slugger?" You know what I'm saying? Or really my name though. You feel me? And then I be knowing these boys are legit, man. You know everybody wanna act like they know somebody and they don't type stuff. So that's me with this thing right here. But let me catch this real quick.
To the Carolinas after making a third and final landfall in the United States.
Yeah, man, they get hit down there.
Shore again just after 2 o'clock Eastern this afternoon as a powerful Category 1 storm with what the Hurricane Center called life-threatening storm surge and maximum sustained winds of 85 miles an hour in Georgetown, South Carolina. It's a historic waterfront community between Myrtle Beach and Charleston.
I pray for them guys down there, man, but at the end of the day, like I said,
firefighters.
Why? That ain't no place I would want to live. I have a vacation house or something like that and stack it up with some insurance because every year, man, it's flooding. I can't uproot my family like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That got to be mind-boggling and that got to be, man, traumatizing, man. You telling your kids, come on, the water's coming up. No, man, heck no. I feel, this is my opinion, I feel like my kids don't even need to go through that. Me being a parent, I'm going to put you in a good position. You know what I'm saying? Well, you ain't got to go through that. While you're up under my roof, as you get older, you're going to make your own decision. You thinking Miami, Florida, all that is just fun. You going through your teenage years, you're going to find out what being uprooted is. You know what I'm saying? Coastline, I can't do that. Now, like I said, it could be a vacation house or something like that. And you always got something to do because the hurricane's going to come every year. Every year, guaranteed. I can't do that, man. I'm not an ant. You know what I'm talking about when I say I'm not an ant? You know how them ants be, all right, I got it. But I'm saying, man, let me, because you think it's a game. Hold on. I'm going to play this, but I'm going to be checking it out right now. You tell them I'm coming live, but I'm going to play this video.
High water truck to rescue stranded residents after quick rising waters swamped the streets. We'll take you to South Carolina in a moment. But in southwest Florida, they're still digging out and coming to grips with the catastrophic, widespread devastation. This is Fort Myers Beach today. The scale of destruction is staggering. A popular beach town turned into a wasteland. Homes and buildings gone. At least 21 people now confirmed dead as of late today across the state. That number expected to rise. More than 1.5 million Floridians still have no power. This is video of people stepping up and helping firefighters pull a man out of a collapsed home in Fort Myers Beach.
Okay, I just received that too, Tom.
Square was a fixture on that beach. The before on the left here, a place that was home to live music, shops, and restaurants. The after on the right, wiped off the face of the earth. The Fort Myers Beach pier, obliterated.
Damn, y'all.
Here's the before and after in an area around the Lani Kai, a well-known resort that's very popular with spring breakers. The Lani Kai is the blue building on the left there. It is standing, but nearly everything around it leveled. There have been more than 700 rescues, and they're ongoing now. The hurricane-ravaged island of Sanibel now cut off after the storm knocked out the only bridge to the mainland. But look at this. The only way to reach survivors is by boat or helicopter. This is Coast Guard air crew rescuing people, along with their cats, from a flooded mobile home park. And this is the Coast Guard rescuing a survivor who rode out the hurricane in a boat. The storm surge left him hopelessly stuck and stranded in the middle of some mangroves near Sanibel. We have news team coverage yet again tonight. Meteorologist Adam Del Rosso with the latest track on Ian's movement. Perry Russum with some harrowing stories from survivors in Southwest Florida. First to CNBC's Shamari Stone, where the storm hit today near Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Shamari.
Well, Shep, this shrimp boat behind me washed ashore a couple hours ago. It's an example of Ian's powerful winds. Police tell me it was anchored 12 miles away and the strong winds pushed it here. Luckily, they say no one was injured and no one was on the boat at the time. Now, rescues were made here earlier, and these are images of Myrtle Beach fire crews rescuing 4 people who were trapped on the 2nd floor of this building. About 20 miles south of here, a pier at Pawleys Island collapsed, and a number of private docks destroyed. Many residents unable to reach their homes after roads flooded over and shut down the island access. Now, despite the damage, some locals here tell me Pawleys Island, Myrtle Beach, and Charleston dodged a bullet. There were no evacuation orders, but there are a number of road closures, some down and flooded streets.
I'm already following him. I just put a couple put a couple videos on there for him. I didn't get no response. Well, I got a heart, but I never got no response. Like he like it.
Now, for the most part, the people here say they are ready to clean up and move on.
Facts, got you.
The mayor of Charleston said today, as soon as the storm passes here, he's sending his rescue teams to help those in Fort Myers. He says his community is praying for Southwest Florida.
And that's it, y'all.
Our average donation
come on,
is
man. Pause.
$46.
I want to hear that. That's what it is, man. It's time for real to continue messing with the real, man, and keep these fakes out the way, because at the end of the day, this is what I say. It's just my opinion. You know, a lot of people say this, man, and there's only one way you make real. There's only one way. Me, this is my opinion. I don't care about what nobody do. This here, man. When I was incarcerated, I seen the most intelligent guys catch that at the end of the day. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, my boy Coolio, man. My boy Coolio. And that's sad because, like I say, man, you made me do it. Why you make me do it? You made me do it. I just need a reason, though. For real. But yeah. You made me do it. You already know. That's salute, man. For real. All right, appreciate you, Scott, man. Hey, and you know, a lot of this, that's my, hold on. Homage to my boy, man. He woke up, man. A lot of y'all, man, hold on, man. Real talk, man. Mentor from way back, man. He didn't even know it. He connected with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Because I was right there trying to figure out. I'm 20. I was in my early 20s before 23. I'm 23 now. Would I live to see 24? The way things are going, I don't know. Tell me why, man. Hold up, man. That's old school for real, man. God dang it. Boy, stop playing with me. Hold on, man. God dang it. You done got me. Boy, listen. Man, I'm going to get it. I aired something yesterday, man, and it was, I don't know if y'all know about Dane Calloway. But yeah, he gave him a shout out, man. Like the people I listen to say, man, I don't know about y'all, but I know I don't know it all. God damn it. Shit, we been lied to all the goddamn lied. Let me see if I lucked up on something. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. I played this yesterday for y'all, but I'm gonna get it back up there though, because I think a lot of y'all missed it, and I don't want my family to miss nothing, man. My brother's from another mother. You already know what's rocking with it. Okay. Yeah, man. Man, that's my boy, man, for real, man. Hey, I'm on that coffee tonight, Tony. I wasn't gonna do no drinking tonight. I had to, drop that, the part of preparations and everything else. The Irene situation. Now this sucker act like you don't want to play. I'm gonna let it catch up over there. Get up off my screen. Yeah, it's Friday, man. Yeah, it's Friday, but guess what? Sometimes this is what I'm saying, staying out the way, but in the way. Yeah, it's Friday. Shit, I'll probably do something tomorrow. I'm telling you, I'm finna come down there for real. And shit, find out what's happening. Why's it doing that?
Dane, I'm with my...
Okay, there we go. I showed this video yesterday. It was a whole different crowd in here yesterday, but I appreciate everybody that didn't make it yesterday, came today, because I know how life is.
Dane, I'm with my Coolio right now.
Dane, I tried to reach out to you several times. I support you, bro. I think you one of the most important black men in America, bro. I think you need to be protected, guarded. You're a treasure.
He just said, you know what? You're not an African. You're a Native American. He said this, and I asked him, I said, do you know Dane Calloway? And he said, yes. Of course he does.
I knew this already. I knew from my grandparents. My grandparents were full-blood Native.
Oh, yeah, I know that, T.
On my father's side, and then my mother's grandfather.
I hate that it's so dark. Where the light?
My mother's grandfather was a full-blood Chata.
Yeah.
Not Chata. I know the right pronunciation, and I be trying to tell niggas all the time what they are, that they need you. You know what I'm saying? We the melanated Neezy from Turtle Island. I know where I'm from.
Turtle Island.
I know where I'm from, brother. I'm trying to spread the word. Motherfuckers listen, but they don't give a fuck. And that's the shit that the white man, that's that eugenic shit. They didn't instill that shit in our people so bad that they don't want to think different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's our boy Coolio, man. R.I.P. man. But yeah, I ain't gonna. In case y'all want to keep riding and coming up with the conversation, y'all want to come up on board, man, so we can chop it up. You ain't gotta show face if I know you already. So it is what it is. I'm gonna drop this link because some of my partners, like Tony Snow, even James, man, dedicated soldiers, man. Eric, you know what I'm saying? New to the family over here. You know what I'm saying? For real. Hope you keep it silent. But I'm going to drop that link if y'all want to jump in there. And tell me what's going on. Both of y'all boys in H-Town. We was talking about T. Y'all getting a bunker set up with some real OGs up in it, man. Because that city level is going to be touchable. People going to reach out and touch that front door. If y'all jump in, give me a second. You know I'm on that coffee. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, we lost a good one, y'all. But I don't want to elaborate on that, man. Oh, you in the Springs, James? Okay. Shoot, I ain't too far from H-Town. What is it, about 2 hours now? 2.5? Shit, on a day I ain't rushing. You feel me? So, yeah, man. My brother stayed down there in H-Town, too. You know, originally from Austin. You know what I'm saying? But he down there. He on the, man, H-Town big as hell, too, man. It's almost like Austin, man. 40 minutes to an hour to get to the other side of town, man. I thought it was a little bit different. But all through the years, I'm either going on the north side, coming through Bastrop on the south side. But I got partners all in there, man. From the north and the south. Say, have you touched down with Pico yet, Tony? Finna put my youngster up there, a little intermission. This is what these youngsters be doing. This is what them youngsters be doing. Okay. His old boy, man. Like I say, this is my nephew. I got a couple of nephews be doing it down here, man. But I like promote their music a little bit. I got this other dude. I'm gonna be starting to promote his music. I gotta just screen it. Walk with me while I go get that coffee.
Say, Chad, that beat all the way retarded. We turn niggas on, they disappear. Russian roulette, put the Glock to his ear. Bitch, I been on the beat, butt naked on the pill. 100 bands 4 times, nigga, this is my year. Walk in the party, all the bitches gon' chill. Yo, CD whack, nigga, I don't wanna hear. She gag on that dick, got a face full of tears. Fat ass like Pinky, let me rub on that rib. These niggas be roaching, I know they gon' leech. Never been friendly, chop a scene when you reach. Whole 100 shots kicking like Jet Li. I'ma stay to myself, nigga, don't test me. Nigga don't like me, I fucked on his bestie. She suck on my Jimmy, she lick on my test. I dunk on that bitch like a nigga was rest. Left hook, right hook, like a nigga play tech. We don't fuck with the laws in my hood, keep a stick. You said I've been missing, bitch, get off my dick. I moved to LA, I'm just trying to get rich. I don't even join cars every day, I take trips. All my bitches got jaws, they gon' fuck for a brick. If you fuck my bitch, then I just hit a lick. I run in your trap, then I bust down my wrist. If I ever fall off, I'ma double back quick. I need me a mansion, I was raised in the bricks. I don't talk about flex, cause I'm really with the shit. Niggas act like they street, but they squeal like a bitch.
This that Friday night vibe, guys. Don't hold me.
Got a whole lot of bitches like a nigga was
I'm just promoting them.
dick, then I dip like chips. Stepping in Louis and Gucci, my
Trying to
Keep it
get them right.
Nigga won't trip. Blood throw a 50 pack, then nigga gon' flip. If I heard a nigga snitch, then I cut off his lips. I'ma bust down a brick, cash out on the biz. All these niggas is licks, I ain't got no friends. I don't wanna shake your hand, cause that shit just pretend. Can see your bullshit in blue Cartier lens. I just count a whole 100, so I gotta do my dance. I roll every beat that I get on. Hold on. Every beat that I get on. On them be jugging, I flip on. Got my wheels in a slave in a cave like a Flintstone. CBS diamond, they pissed on. All this ice on my arm, you'll think that my wrist gone. Bitch say she feeling my skin tone. Put that hoe in the couch in the bed when she bent on. She's a little queen and it's over with. Hey, put her legs on my shoulder seat. But I really don't know the bitch. But she was outside of my show looking over thick. So fuck it, I scooped her. In the back of the trap smoking gas like a hoop. And the bro ride with a through. And that nigga still childish, she slide on the scooter. Hey, slanging 9 in the Uber. If you play with that game, then you down a little sooner. Hey, have to grind out the sewer. Cause I'm still in the phone smoking dope with a rumor. Hey, got the pack from Lil Duda. Got a whole lot of threats, got the package from Puda. We slinging gas and medulla. I just counted 10 racks in the back of an Uber. Turn niggas on, they disappear. Russian roulette, put the Glock to his ear. Bitch, I been on the beat, butt naked on the pill. 100 bands 4 times, nigga, this is my year. Walk in the party, all the bitches gon' chill. Yo, CD whack, nigga, I don't wanna hear. She gag on that dick, got a face full of tears. Fat ass like Pinky, let me rub on that rib. These niggas be roaching, I know they gon'
It's Friday night vibe. I hope y'all having a good time, man. Just, hey, we ain't at the club, but we can do a little something. You know what I'm talking about?
She suck on my Jimmy, she lick on my test. I dunk on that bitch like a nigga was rest. Left hook, right hook, like a nigga
These boys out of Austin, man. Lil Quan, I think he stay in California now. Yeah, man. Just my thing being Big Unk, man. Look, this a small channel, but man, shoot, I'm getting bigger and bigger. I'm getting bigger and bigger. It's like my boy Dude said, I'm getting bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? But I got a whole different message. And I don't talk down on them youngsters because I know the struggle is real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't acting like I'm all that goddamn perfect. But they still gotta eat. But I'm just telling them to focus on don't kill your own people like that, man. Give them, just don't hang with them so much. If you despise your people like that, man, just stay out the way, but in the way, man. You ain't gotta kick it with everybody all day, man, because at the end of the day, you kicking with people every day, you'll find a fault in them. You know what I'm saying? You'll find a fault in them.
Hey, how you doing?
Man, what's going on, James? Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. Sorry about my camera, man. My phone's all messed up and cracked, so.
Oh, it's all good, man. The support is, man, you've been doing it for a minute, man, and I appreciate, because you somewhat of a youngster, man. What you got for me?
Yeah, man. I'm just, just chilling on my day off. I got work tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But pretty much, man, I'm pretty much I'm subscribed to you, Charleston, the Nigger Room, OG Insane, and all them, So I'm like, yeah, man, they talking that good talk, so
Yeah, look, check this out too. I don't know, and I tell the youngsters all this all the time. I say I don't know why I'm here, cause I'm freestyling. But this freestyling boy say, man, I used to rap, so I think I can freestyle real good. But one thing it is about our blessings as an older generation, we gotta stay humble. Life is what it is. If you a person of structure or character, you'll be blessed on a regular. Sometimes if you really trying to, I don't know, I'm just different. Blessings come when you're humble, man, and you really trying to get that message out. And I appreciate it's a couple of youngsters. They see me out and about, man, in my city. And I'm saying young, but y'all old too. You know what I'm saying? I got a son, 28 years old.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Cause I got an older brother. I got two brothers. I got a younger brother and an older brother. So they both around my age.
Yeah, man. You cut out. Let me see. Did I lose you? Oh, you fell off. Come on back in, James. I guess it's the internet. Your phone died or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, James, he been chiming in, appreciating the conversation that we be having. I'm glad I'm an inspiration to this guy, or a lot of other guys. You know what I'm saying? Be jumping on and telling me how they appreciate, man. So I be feeling like, and I know because the people in my family, James, and welcome back. The people in my family let me know, man, I'm much needed. You know what I'm saying? And I give them the inspiration for real. Like I say, I'm not perfect, but I'll show you how to move through this crazy society that they really got you on the other side. They already counted us out. And it'd be crazy for us not to understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the whole point. And finding out who your friends is. You feel what I'm saying? You learned it. You already had the information, but I'm just confirming what your parents probably told you growing up.
Yeah, cause while I was growing up, it was like I had my mom and I had my dad, but like while I was born, it was like that's when my family like moved out of the hood. Like they right when I was born, they moved out. So I was able to be lucky to be born like right when they moved away and stuff. So.
And what year was that?
'97. I was born in '97.
Ooh, man. Boy, listen. And it's like the mofos be saying, like my daddy them used to say when I was born in '73. Boy, listen. Like, man, what happened at that time? Like, you could put yourself, 87, what was I? Boy, I was in there rocking, boy. Couldn't tell me nothing, man. But that's a blessing because as you go through the era of life, like 97 is a good year. That's before 2000.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, I got a younger brother, but he pretty much on the same time too. He was born in '01.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when I got out 01. And I was looking at the world, I seen the little babies out there and all that. And I'm like, man, hey, one thing that made me a stronger individual, I knew where I came from. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, your parents got about the situation when you was, young or, whatever age that was. What year? About 95, 96? Because you say you were born 97.
Yeah, pretty much. But like my mother, she had a friend she used to hang around with. Her name was Miss Barbara, and she had about I think three children. She had one her oldest child around the time I was growing up. He just got out of jail.
Okay.
So and then like she had two younger siblings. I mean, two younger kids. Their names were Lil Ray and Nunu. And so like we used to go over there a lot, chill with them and stuff. But like with them, they was like they were still in the hood, so like we would like go over there a lot and play video games. Just old old just get together stuff.
Right. That bonding. Yeah.
Yeah. But then like, cause like my mother, she passed away in 07. So like after that, me and him and we got out of touch and all that. And so like and like years on down the road, I heard that like Lil Ray, like he was like a few years older than he was more of my brother's friend. But yeah, I heard he got like shot or something in like 2012 or something like that.
Okay.
So like that was my wake up call right there. So.
And what was that name you said?
Lil Ray.
Oh, like Lil Ray. I thought okay.
Yeah. Cause back then we went by nicknames and stuff. So.
Yeah. So you say you from Spring, Texas?
Yeah, it's about like 35, 45 minute drive from Houston.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got a bunch of partners that I know, and they everybody want to be quote unquote. They'll say Houston, but they on the outskirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they was
because they pretty. Yeah, if you got some good gas money on you, can go in and out and everything. So.
Yeah, they part of the city structure, man. The building back in the man. Listen, but hey, man, like I was saying, man, you just stay focused on doing what you gotta do, and keep grinding, man, because it's so easy to get distracted out there. You know what I'm saying?
All I do nowadays is go to work and just come home. I'll work out and probably go on a little walk every now and again. Get my exercise.
Right. That's good, man. So you do calisthenics, you do weightlifting, dumbbells.
Yeah.
What you got going?
I pretty much do dumbbells, and then I'm subscribed to a couple like a weightlifting channels. They'll teach you how to do like new techniques with dumbbells and like different techniques you can do to work on your chest area or your ab area or your biceps or triceps, stuff like that.
Concentrate on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Like I said, I got one thing I got to get ready. My garage, and I definitely want to start doing like some sessions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is like I tell everybody, it's not boastful, But you know, I'm not a big old guy, man. You feel me? And then when they talk about, man, look at them African legs, I say, yeah, they kick hard though. You feel me? Like, don't underestimate these suckers, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't Russian built. I ain't supposed to have no. Man, I got them black leg indigenous. You don't see no big leg Indians around this much. So
exactly. You gotta keep them. Like they say, you can't skip no leg day.
No, you can't skip a leg day. But then, what was it, 10 years ago? Man, it hurt. You got to do legs on closer to the weekend when you ain't got to move them. You know what I'm saying? You trying to.
Oh yeah.
You can't do it during a work week, not meat strong.
Oh yeah, that'll get you tired out.
Man, get you toe up. What you mean?
Yep.
You think that running and all that?
Oh man.
You got to stress that out. You got to stress that back out, man.
Yeah.
But appreciate you coming through, man. I was finna get off so I can get some time tomorrow. Up on.
All right, shoot.
What's a good time you think that I should? It's gonna be after in the afternoon.
That'll be good. Afternoon, good, cause I get off in the afternoon, so.
Okay.
Cause I go to work tomorrow around like 5, so that'll be pretty good.
5 in the morning.
Yeah, I go to work at 5 in the morning.
God dang, you work like that on the weekend?
Yeah, cause right now, cause like the reason I found out about this food shortage, it was crazy, man. Cause like I work at Whataburger, right?
Okay.
And so we have like a food truck coming in, like usually every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. But like around February, they had guys on the truck. They started quitting because they were underpaid and stuff.
Okay.
And then that right now they still got like a shortage of people who wanted to drive those trucks right now. So it's like most of the stores that gets their food, usually they may be late, or like most of the times they don't really like show up or something like that. So it's pretty much like every store is trying to like stock up on their own food. And so.
Yeah, I know. Man, it's a lot of restaurants that be out of wings, out of all kind of crazy stuff. I said, man, barbecue sauce, all that, man.
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce. So you on a food truck now or Whataburger?
No, I'm on Whataburger. I'm trying to get on the food truck because there's one dude he's one of the dude that drive the truck. He's like a he's like a retired army guy.
Okay.
And we talk a lot, like whatever he like bringing the food in and stuff, and chop it up and stuff like that. I'm gonna see if he can try to get me a job on there.
Okay. Yeah, as long as you keep moving and grooving, man, and networking, that's the that's the biggest, that's the source right there. Y'all generation got a lot of tools, and we and don't even know. But then some of y'all do know, and y'all use it like that, man. And
I mean, it's crazy that you said that too, because before this job, I met like these guys just in my apartment. They did AC units.
Okay.
And his father, he'll let me go with him on AC unit run, and we make like $600 to $900 a day.
What?
Yep.
So is that your take home?
Yeah, I was a take home.
Okay.
And the good thing about that is, like, they have like a rule or something like if it's like an act of God, or like if it starts raining or storming and lightning sparks, you still get paid.
Oh, so it ain't like so much a construction worker. It's like, a lot of people don't understand when you work in construction.
Yeah.
You don't get paid when it rains. They say. Construction people do not like the rain.
Yeah, it ain't like it's like I forgot. I think it was like probably like an independent business or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I seen what you put in earlier. You say you shared it live on Facebook, and I appreciate that, man. And like I say, man, this is new to me. I don't know how long I've been on here, but it ain't been 8 months. I know that much. It ain't been 8 months. Probably ain't been 7 months. But this is the only platform I wanted, and then people was like, you got to do the IG. So
I mean, IG is a good place for it, but like, I mean, I don't. For me, I just try to say like post my little stories on there, little knowledgeable stories, and whoever watches it, and they can get the knowledge they gain from it. But I don't like being on it too much.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just usually log in and then post what I got to post and log out.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people say you need to do a TikTok now. I don't need to do no TikTok. No,
Yeah, I ain't got a TikTok. All I got is Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, I just got that IG. I never been a Facebook guy. You feel me? I see you when I see you. You feel me? And then a lot of people think, man, they thought I was gone. Yeah. That's what I want y'all haters to think, for real. All y'all ain't real. You feel me? But, yeah, that's how I look at life, man. You learn. When you do time, and it's good that you are hearing a message about people that actually do time. You really don't know who your partners are until you do time. And then you can't.
Because there's a lot of guys like out there, they just want to front so they can have, because like they think it's like cool points or something like that. So
yeah, but the cool points is so irrelevant. Look at everybody when they start getting incarcerated, they got that baby face. They look so innocent. And they like, damn, I never thought I'd get caught. That's what I thought. I thought everything I was doing, man, I was the first one to do it the way I was doing it. So I'm Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That arrogance at that time. You know what I'm saying? I know I could do a lot of things better. And that shaped me to who I am right now. But yeah, man, you live and learn. And you can't blame nobody for your downfalls but yourself.
Exactly.
Because everybody gives you a warning. God, Yahweh give you a warning before he let you crash all the way out.
Exactly. It's like, cause it's like that little feeling you get in your heart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Intuition. Yeah. Like, God dang. But I've been doing it all the time like this, but tonight feel different. You feel me? You gotta pay attention to them signs. But James, I'm finna jump off. I've been on here almost 3 hours. And I appreciate you. I think you left, came back, and
Yeah, I was trying to share the link. I was like, oh man, I hope he didn't end the live yet.
No. So it's still going on?
I think it's still going on right now, but I was talking about like when I was trying to post the link to the site.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself, since you didn't put me on your channel. So they're really, other than what they already know, what the world don't know about Mr. James?
Well, man, it's crazy. I mean,
want them to know. I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they know, but like, if it's knowledge you can pick up on, then I guess pick it up on, but don't take my word for it. Try to analyze it, think about it, and then see if it is true to you, or if it works out in what's pertaining to you. But what I'm seeing is like, the way that they try to take that. I think they try to like go primarily like on the women, because if you look at it, they tried to get to the men first, and then once you have the women, you're gonna have the children, and then once you have the children, you got the future.
Facts.
And so that's what they're doing right now, and now, but they see like a lot of men are pushing back, and so I guess they try to act fast and do a lot of stuff to try to prevent that. But so I'm thinking there's going to have to be something big that's going to happen. There's going to have to be like a pushback.
And to elaborate on what you just said, man, it's so fact. It's very factual. But like we say in our culture, what's understood don't need to be said. But then you hit it. You hit it on the. I want you to know you hit the nail on the head, because at one time they was pushing a whole agenda, making it seem like sagging your pants and dressing like this and all that. That was the end thing. People wasn't real men start catching on, and then people start calling it out on tube. So they slowed down. Hollywood slowed down. And then they went to, if you go back to the old, I'm going to say this. You go back to the old rap videos, how women presented themselves on videos versus.
Oh, I seen. I be watching. I be watching the old Tupac videos. I be like, man, why they don't dress like that these days?
And they say that's old school now. That's dignity. Is
Yeah.
what you understand. Because how can you expect somebody to respect you and you showing all your business?
Exactly.
How would you think? And I don't understand. Like, and I'm gonna talk about it. Like, just briefly because I'm finna slide. But from guys to women, this is universal. A lot of guys thinking, yeah, it'll get you some with the jury, you know what I'm saying, and with the cars and with your simping. That's all it is simping. They say back in the day, who was that? T-Pain. T-Pain's the one started that goofy stuff.
Yeah, to buy you a drink stuff.
Yeah, he ain't tricking if you got, but he don't even drink.
Oh no, that was Wayne.
Well, yeah. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Wayne and then T-Pain because he was like, you know, yeah. But then you know, before Wayne and them got big, I was in the same club with them down here in Austin.
Oh man.
That's the crazy thing, but that shows my age though. For real, like it was in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
I was fresh out.
Oh man, I ain't lying, man. Like Wayne, he was my favorite rapper. Like he was the only one I listened to. Like people used to clown me. They'd be like, you know that other artist, right? I'm like, man, yeah,
And see,
but
and you know what, James? I was really like Austin is slept on, but they didn't come down here by South by Southwest and relays if they knew we didn't have no talent down here and we could get that gateway. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was down here in Austin. Master P, DJ Quick, this is all us growing up, and they know how we rocking in Austin. Like they know how Houston is rocking, Dallas is rocking, Texas it's a respect state, man. Texas is a respect state, and then you can see the thing is, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it like this: real can go anywhere. It's the faith that need protection. Solid.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
You know, always keep your head on the swivel.
exactly.
We didn't know about, you know, you just had homeboys that stood for something back in the day. If you call that protection, hanging with your partner, it is what it is, but it wasn't looked at like that. It was actually people that want to see you do good versus you need to go hire security because you ain't got no friends.
Oh, yeah.
Like now, this man, hey, that's a stamping of approval for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know, and everybody in Texas know this, man. We rock a certain way. Ain't nobody from out of state gonna come down here and run nothing in Texas, for real. If you better be in a little hole, because we real down here. We can go from block to block. It's open. It's not open territory. It's respectful territory.
Yep. People got that, respect for each other. You just know not to cross certain boundaries.
Don't cross those boundaries. Like a lot of things I see on this internet, I'm gonna tell you, youngsters don't never fall victim. I didn't lost my top here and there because I was new to the game on this internet. That's why, and I'm gonna tell you this. I used to play this a little bit about me, and I think I said it before. I used to play Black Ops. Boy, when it first came out, I was playing with my son.
Oh man!
You know, I wound up being a damn fool on that game. Boy, I say, man, you couldn't. Boy, listen.
Yeah, I wasn't good at that game.
Look, I was a sneaky boy because I've been playing for real. I played with G.I. Joes growing up, and I battled myself. And then as I got older, I started playing chess. You know what I'm saying?
Chess. Yeah, I want to learn how to play chess because like dominoes, I know how to play it a little bit, but not a lot.
You're a brother. Hey, you're a brother from another boy. You be in violation pulling up at the barbecue, and you don't know how to play no dominoes or spades.
Yeah, I know. I be trying to watch my uncles play it too. I be like, oh man.
Yeah.
Cause my uncles they be playing that all the time.
Yeah, man. Look, when we go to a gathering and I say, man, who all can play dominoes? I don't play no. What the hell? Who are you? Where you come
Yeah,
from? Like, who
I
told
be
you?
trying, I be trying to watch, I be trying to look over their shoulder and watch what they doing.
Yeah. But hey, man,
Yeah,
it's so simple and it's fun. It's just learning. Just know you got 28 and 2 10s and 4 5s in the whole deck, and just go from there and watch. Everybody can't play dominoes. They think they do, but I got that college down there. You know what I'm saying? The New
yeah,
York Dominology. You know what I'm saying? And a part of playing dominoes came from when I was a little bitty playing with my uncles. Them. You feel me? Like they used to line them up, or like you say, I used to watch them. Like I used to watch my uncles do a lot of things, like barbecuing. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like all that, and you learn. Instead of these youngsters acting
yeah.
like they can't learn, you sit back and observe. That was the key thing learning back in the
But you
day.
know the thing is, cause like when I was a kid, like I tried to learn as much as I can, but it was like when you're a kid, you want to try to run around and go play.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like now that I looking back at it, a lot of my uncles and even my dad, even when I be trying to go play and stuff when I was a kid, I realize now they was probably trying sit me down, and teach something to me. I may have probably missed something alongside the road or something like that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was speaking in the background, and I was just
Oh,
listening to you at the same time. But it's all Gucci. Uh, yeah, man. Look, like I say, man. Every time I see you come in, man, I'm like, okay, that's my youngster. But it's a couple of y'all come on here. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah,
appreciate that because I'm really trying to. I don't have shenanigans. I don't have no other than the videos of political videos of what's going on around the world. That's on that grown folk shit. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Excuse my language, but that's the level I'm on because my life, like everybody say, man, you always serious. Why you playing? Y'all thought we was winning? Like
I
I don't
mean, now it's
understand
not
why
the
you
time to be
have.
playing right now.
Yeah, ain't no time to play. Like everybody
Mm,
got their purpose. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody, quote unquote, I'm gonna tell you this, and don't take it the wrong way. Everybody's put in their position for a reason, and it just be a season. But you gotta be like me when I got out. Say food. When I got out on my from my vacation, you know how far I had to travel to go get my job. Go to work.
how far?
Man, if you know Austin, I had to travel from Palmer Lane to Holland, where
Oh,
Holland Mall
dang.
used to be, on a bicycle.
On
Because
a
you know
bike?
why? My uncle had a bicycle. I had, just popping and going through houses and stuff. Just, everybody didn't change, and you trying to get with everybody way of living, and you don't want to, make nobody mad. That's your fault that you had to start over. So he had a 10 speed, and I humbled myself because people actually thought I needed them. I love proving people wrong.
Right.
It might take a little sacrifice. Like I rode my bike for about, I don't know, about a month. Got my check up, got me a vehicle. My family then, once they start seeing you do good or doing, you ain't waiting on no hand, they start helping
Right.
you. And a lot of people miss that memo. They never show their family because at the end of the day, you was incarcerated or you fell off and your family was still moving or your whole family fell off. Nobody know how to help nobody. You know what I'm saying? So who gonna start that? Who gonna break that trend? You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly. Yeah.
my family was doing good. And I know with the knowledge and understanding how they raised me, I shouldn't be in the situation I was. And it's not their fault. And it took me to see that, like when I was incarcerated, like goddamn, I can't be mad at nobody. I did that.
Yeah. So it's like taking like responsibility for your actions.
Yes, yeah. A lot of black guys and women don't want to take that. You know,
Right.
if they say for instance, they can always blame their parents for trauma. Goddamn, you're a survivalist or you're a excuse maker.
You know
Everybody in
what?
this world went through something.
Yeah. Why I be trying to tell myself, why still recognize things that I'm still suffering with. I be like, well, that situation, it happened in the past. It's only your fault. Is it's still affecting you. You know. So
Yeah.
if it's still affecting you, you gotta figure out how to do it and operate and deal with that problem the way you can deal with it in any way you can deal with it in a positive way that can benefit you and the others around you.
Right, right, true, true. And how can you be a lesson? You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know if you have any children yet or whatever, but you
No,
always
I don't have any children yet.
okay. But one thing you want with the character that you building, I'm not just talking about you. The human nature is this.
Yeah.
You gotta live and learn, and you definitely, if you don't have to go through all the bumps and bruises because you listening to your elders and stuff, and then you gotta watch out for the wanksters. A lot of wanksters would love to see you crash out because it's not them. They know what's at the end of that tunnel. They know, and back in the day, I don't understand. This is one thing I don't understand about y'all youngsters. We had two different groups back in the day. You had those that was doing drugs, those who was smoking weed. We didn't consider weed being a drug.
Right.
But then when you get around somebody who did both, they consider that being, having momos. We call it momos. If you put cocaine in your weed, you smoking mos. And then you had the fry. Then you had those, and they stood so far apart from the weed smokers. You see what I'm saying? But now, y'all youngsters are promoting popping Percocets, popping out. Come on, man.
Yeah, cause like with me, like I know some dudes that do it, but they don't come around me when they smoke. Like when I smoke. Like the other homeboys I got, like they know not to bring that around me. Like they don't play like they listen to old school stuff too. Like but they listen to like New Orleans old school stuff. Cause like a lot of them from Louisiana. So
Okay, yeah, from
yeah,
that Katrina.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And that's crazy because a lot of people forgot about that. That we have a whole generation from different culture that they moved down here to Texas. And they kids are
exactly.
coming up in the situation that we dealing with right now, with a lot of youngsters, going through what they going through. You know what I'm saying? But like I tell y'all all the time, man, I apologize for leaving y'all so many years, but I was young myself. And then I apologize for being off the scene for the world to see, but I was like, I'm trying to get myself together. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, right.
as I see the growth in myself, I said, man, I gotta teach this. I don't see nobody on YouTube talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
The politics and real conversation. And
Well,
a lot of
I ain't
people,
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, man. When I saw Charles White up on that thing, I was like, man, finally about time somebody came up on here and said something.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And if you look at my archives, they came down here to the city and they made it out okay. Just like they said recently,
Mm-hmm.
They moved different. They were just down there in Chicago. They'd have been in Atlanta. But I tell my boy Duke, man, I ain't got nothing to prove to these cats. Look, man, I got work I gotta do down here. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? First of all, you gotta understand your life is worth something. You know what I'm saying? How many black hater KKK underscore cats they just waiting for like when he said he got shot. They just waiting for something to happen to the next brother.
But see, I think that's like that programming.
Yes. Yes. The manipulation. Like they superior. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna get out. And I want everybody that chime in late, that come in, like, subscribe, leave a comment. When it's over with, we'll talk about it later on in the show. But I want to ask the family or people who just slide through, because there's gonna be more people slide through. When you wake up in the morning, do you look at yourself as being a bad person or a good person in that color? Or do you wake up in the morning and you think you are already behind? You know what I'm saying? Is there any future in being this color? Or have you given up on yourself? And if any one of those things is contradicting when I say this, we the chosen ones. Nobody told you it was gonna be easy. You remember that church song? He didn't bring you this far to lead you. But if you thinking everything is supposed to be without pain and suffering, and you haven't put in any pain and suffering, you got another thing coming. It don't have to be.
Yeah.
It don't have to be as hard as our generation or what you had going on, James, or whatever. But it's trials and tribulations that builds character. It'll destroy you or it'll build you. But please don't look for an excuse. Excuses, I feel like it's for the weak. Like when I work out, and I was telling people I was gonna wait to tell them, but when I was working out, man, as strong as I was, and that weight was heavy, my whole saying was, some will, some won't. I'm one of the ones that will. And I get that iron up, boom. And I get them curls in, woo, that motivates me. Because there's a lot of people that wouldn't even try to take that extra effort and get that
exactly.
weight. Like it's a lot of people that don't want that bull crap to come up out their mind of something that might have happened to them back in the day, because you ain't trying to forget about it. Because that's one of those things that you learn. You don't forget, but you can't dwell in that bull crap.
You gotta learn and grow.
Grow. And I think that's wrong with a lot of people. They don't know how to grow. A lot of us, and it's not just our people, but I'm talking to my people. A lot of people like playing this. We call it the world's smallest violin.
Yeah.
You see that? Playing a sad note for you. You want some attention. You want somebody to feel sorry for you. But guess what? Nobody give a goddamn. And once you realize that, it'll make you a stronger person. You got to give a damn about yourself. And people will see that quality in you. I'm going to let it go. Your boy Slugger, appreciate you coming through. You want to run something through before we get out?
Oh, man, just everybody, stay blessed, stay ready, stay prepared, and don't get discouraged, and stay praying, thanking the Most High every day you wake up.
Yeah. I appreciate you, James, sliding through, man. Like he say, always give Yahweh the gratitude he deserved. And I think a lot of our people, I feel like they don't know how to pray right. But who am I to judge? Because if everybody learned how to pray right, we would still be in this situation. But learn how to pray, learn how to, life is what it is, man. We live and learn. But appreciate you sliding through, James. I'm going to go and close out.
All right, man. Salute.
Good night, safe. All right, homie. Stay up, youngster.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
No problem. Anytime, man. You welcome anytime.
All right.
But like I was saying, as I was closing, James came through, man. A lot of people came through tonight, show homage to the channel. I've been on longer than what I thought, but at the end of the day, it was a lesson learned. Please don't get on my lives thinking that it's going to be, I'm not going to be talking about nothing. You never know when you get them gems. Sometimes I make you go through the whole show before I tell you what I really want to tell you. Learn how to play that game. I appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate all the new subscribers, all the platforms that y'all pushing me through. I'm sorry I ain't got no Facebook, but y'all can handle that. I know, everybody got put in a little time and sacrifice. Hey, man, just like I am. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's reaching out on my DMs, all the messages that I'm getting. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all, understand. We got to stay solid with each other before we even think somebody else is going to respect us as a person. One thing I want to say before I let y'all go, watch your character, because always, people watch. This that new generation. Everybody watching, even when you think you ain't been watched. They got too many satellites in the sky to make you think you're doing something up under a rock. If you don't know, now you know. It's your boy Slugger. I'm out. And we got to go out with my boy. I'm gonna go out with this one. Yeah, I be having a lot of stuff on here, man. Just trying to give it all to y'all. I'm talking about it took the whole thing off. But we all good, man. Position. Yeah. We got it.
Would more effective writing give you an edge at work? Grammarly can make your job one click simpler.
All that extra. They be thinking they gonna get on it. Like I said, everybody that came on here tonight, appreciate you. And everybody that know me. I don't know why I'm doing this. But anyway, y'all, it's that boy, Slugger. I'm out.